What's poppin' YouTube? We're on the Smoking Nick. I'm with my boy Easus Jesus. We're gonna start getting it poppin' tonight with the conversations, and we're gonna talk about this heartbreaker, bro. Because honestly, this one was a nail biter. It was more than winnable. It could have been a blowout. Um, I just felt like Tibbs is to blame for this loss. I feel like the players on this team are to blame for this loss. And to me, it's just like you can't start off that strong and then just fall off that hard in the third quarter. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. A lot of people are like, "Yo, that team got what you gonna call it? Got LeBron James." But LeBron James he's playing on a team that like is not the same, bro. It's not. We don't have. That's not the same Braun from a few years ago. That's still Braun. Don't get it twisted. But
Nah, I know. It's not the same Braun, man. It looked like he a step slow, but um, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you. But what were you saying?
no, no. I was
Yeah,
just saying that and I'll drop the link for you, Irvis. Get the look for my guy. And salute to you.
yeah, man. It's the same guy, bro. But he getting older, and you could tell. But he still could dominate because I was watching that game, and I'm saying what I mean. Not dominate. He's not dominating basketball wise, but he's dominating physically. Where he just all he got to do is get up in the air, take that 2 steps. He going to the lane. Get that head of steam. He in the lane. He can do anything he want, LeBron. But
Right,
LeBron wasn't the reason we lost.
right, right, right.
Brian, yeah, he had a triple double at the end of the game, but the real reason we lost is too much Malik Monk. You know,
But to me, yo, it's like Malik Monk. Yeah, he had an excellent game. You feel me? Like though, I'm not trying to even take it away from him, but the reason that he was even able to get hot was because for one, you have Kemba on this dude. Why is Kemba guarding him? Why is Kemba
why?
out there? There's no need for Kemba. You
Yeah,
feel
why is he
me?
even in the game? But that's another thing.
I think they're trying to show him off, and it's like, bro, like y'all might be doing more of a disservice to the guy. Yo, salute to you, Urvasula.
Oh,
How you
What's up?
doing, my
salute.
What's up?
brother?
What's up, bro?
What's going on?
Shit, man. Tibbs is killing us, man.
I agree.
Um, First, let's start with the free throws. I knew that we missed too many free throws, man. Every game, I knew it was gonna come back and haunt us
Mhm.
because we should have been up like at least 25, 30 at the half.
Yeah,
The
I
way
agree with that.
we were outplaying up so bad at the half that we should have had at least a 25-point lead. He missed like five straight free throws to start, and Tibbs. I don't know if Mitch was. I don't know what was up with Mitch, but Mitch barely played, and Tibbs had Noel Garden. What's his name? Davis, and Davis was just eating on the
Mhm.
glass. He couldn't. He was too frail for him. I
Right.
don't know why he barely played. He brought in Mitch for 4 minutes in the fourth. He barely played in the second half.
Right. I agree. I agree with
I don't
wholeheartedly
know
with that.
what's up with that. Like
Yo,
Yo,
you
it
know what
seems.
I noticed? Yo, let me say something. Yo, Manuel quickly, man. We didn't get to see a lot of Manuel quickly today. What do you think that means?
Yeah, tips. Yeah, that too. But quickly
You
didn't
think he
really
on the
show
chopping
much.
block? You think? I mean, I know
I
he had
mean,
some
quickly
fouls,
got cooked on. He got like
Yeah,
three fouls done quickly.
yeah, he
but that
didn't.
was in the
Yeah,
first half.
yeah, that's true too. Because quickly could turn up any moment.
But
You
that was
never
in the
know.
first half, though. Where was he in the
Yeah,
second
it was.
half?
But quickly, I'm not as like shocked that he didn't play because he did not do much. He did very bad in the first half. So it's like
Nah, I'm. Think
he
about
didn't
this
earn
though.
it.
I don't think you're getting what I'm saying though.
Oh,
Trade
you think
deadline's like 3, 4, 5 days away, and quickly for them to just take him out the, he picked up the fouls, yes,
Mm.
But for them to take him out the
Yeah.
rotation
It's like they're
in the
trying to
midst
Now,
of a
squeeze you.
game,
yeah, he didn't
they
even play a minute. He didn't even play a minute in the second half. That's
yeah,
crazy.
so it's kind of like like it's written like okay, we're gonna be going forward without him. We might as well just keep Grimes on the floor.
Yo,
You know what I'm
See,
Grimes is
saying?
I,
Grimes is
I,
terrible.
my fault. You go. Then
Go
I'll
ahead.
go after you.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now,
No.
I was just gonna say, me for one, and to get to your first point first, yeah, man, I agree with you. The fact that, they're playing Nerlens so much, I actually think they're trying to show him off. You feel me? Like we know what Mitch was causing problems for Anthony Davis the entire game. You saw it.
Yeah.
That's the reason we had the lead in my opinion. Like, I'm gonna credit RJ, of course, but yo, Mitch has been playing out of his mind. You feel me?
That's
Yeah, Mitchell been
And
looking
and
real
and
good.
and his size and just what he can do on the boards and everything.
yeah.
Like he was causing problems for Anthony Davis. And don't get that too. And like I said, Anthony Davis is still Anthony Davis. That's a all-star player that we're talking about
hmm
here. Don't get it, don't get it wrong now. But
At this point, he's a Hall of Fame player now. I can
Yeah.
easily say that.
but then Mitch is holding his own against him and
Yeah.
giving him work. You feel me? And then you
Yeah,
bring in Noel's, and all of a sudden it's like it all
Yeah. Noel.
crumbles. I'm done with Noel, bro. Like, you don't understand. I didn't like him last year, and it's like I know a lot of people. Like, I give him credit for what he did for us because he did a lot for us when we didn't have Mitch. But I think I think the thing that pissed me off about Noel is that people really quickly forgot what Mitch was for us, what Mitch brought to the table, because Mitch was playing out of his mind prior to that injury. And Mitch and like the whole narrative that Mitch is injury prone or whatever, when you're that size, you're going to get hurt. You feel me? It comes with that territory. You're 7 feet tall. You're gonna get hurt. But saying that there's a difference between injury prone and he got hurt. That's very different. Because so far this year, he's been out there basically the whole season. He's probably sat out maybe 2 or 3, maybe tops probably like 5 games. I'm assuming. Because Mitch has
Yeah.
been out there. You know what I'm saying? And then where's Noel? Nowhere to be seen. And then when he finally comes, he's more of a liability scoring for other teams and whatnot. It's worse to have him out there at this point. I'd rather have Taj.
Nah,
I mean,
Noel's not a player. It's just that his size against AD, he doesn't have the body for it. Like he tries hard, and he could play against a thinner, like a center that doesn't have a good, well-rounded offensive game. But against AD, you need a body that matches AD's body,
You
and
need
you
a
have to play
girth.
Mitch. You need Mitch to box him out. You need someone that could stand with his weight.
Right.
Noel can't. Doesn't have the weight. It's not even about skill. It's just straight physique. He doesn't have the physique for him.
Right.
I mean, like, Noel is, yeah, he's a good defender, but he's a good defender and it has to be on a good team. He's not a good defender on a bad team. It just doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, they should trade him to one of these contenders. They could use a player like Noel. He could be
Mm.
that last line of defense. He's trying to do too much when he on the Knicks.
And to
So we
and
have
to
no
Yeah,
need for him
and to
at
talk
this
about
point.
IQ and to talk about IQ, which was the second thing you guys brought up. Yeah, I could see both points. Like like I'm really not playing. Maybe they're trying to show him off. And if like I love IQ. You feel me? Like don't get me twisted. I feel like he's such a good player especially when he has it going. My problem with IQ is when he doesn't have it going and where he thinks he has it going, his basketball IQ goes out the window.
But see,
And
that's
it's
the
like,
thing. Nah, I hear what you're saying. You talking about the player.
hmm
His basketball IQ. Yeah, that goes into everything though. As far as if they don't believe. Okay, well, they believe in his talent. Like he can shoot, he got crazy shoot, but that basketball IQ, that's gonna take a couple years to get right.
mm,
And they could say, well, other teams they could go for it. Other teams, we need something that this team got, so we got to give up something. And I saw where they was playing it today. I realized that in the fourth quarter. Thought I would have seen IQ. They're looking at it like, yo, listen, they probably got a deal ready. He's probably deal. It's just they're waiting to announce it. But the only
yeah,
way the deal would go off, the only way you can stop the deal is if the player get hurt. So they probably looked at it and said, you know what? We got this deal set. We're not even gonna play him no more because we ain't gonna risk him getting injured.
yeah. Because IQ is like Tom's like little like pet, like he that's like a little son. So him not playing the second half was really out the ordinary for
Yeah,
Tom
that
not to.
was, especially around this time of the year.
Yeah,
But it gives me an idea. I mean, IQ, bro. That his talent. He's gonna bring something. I mean, I see them moving him because I don't see. I mean, call me crazy, man. I don't know. I keep going back and forth saying the same thing, but I see them moving him.
you might be on it, son. But what's up with Cam not playing nothing? He's not even
Cam,
he's
Cam
not
gotta
even
earn his
playing.
spot on this team, bro. And that's just the way that I feel. Like I agree that Cam should be playing more minutes,
I
especially
mean,
if we
he's gonna
traded for him. But I just think some people are just going a little bit overboard with the whole like like some people are just wilding like, bro, you haven't seen him play, and
I
like
have,
y'all,
yeah,
you said what?
but you have to put him out there to see what he got. We were not
Right?
putting him
No, no,
out.
I agree. I agree. I agree 100% with that. My whole thing is just that there's people, and I'm not saying this is you, Irvis.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that there's people out there that are saying like he should be out there and taking other players' minutes who been here longer, kind of thing. And it's like, bro, like it's just he has
no,
to there has to be a
yeah,
time and place for everything. You feel me? There's his time is gonna come. Don't get it twisted. We ain't trade for him to not play. I just think it's gonna be probably after the trade deadline. He definitely has to get acclimated to Tibbs' system, whatever that means, because Tibbs has been. It almost seems like defensively Tibbs knows what he's doing, but when it comes to offense, Tibbs doesn't understand the modern NBA, and it's like he did. And the other thing with this team, and just to move the conversation along, is that like, bro, we don't understand feeding the hot hand on this team. Like, you know,
yeah.
I know, for example, E is an RJ fan, right? I'm an RJ fan, maybe not to the extent of Eve, but like I'm an RJ fan. I
oh wait,
love
hold
RJ,
up, why did people think I'm a crazy RJ fan? I
bro.
just
You, cause,
be
cause your takes be crazy sometimes, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I be going hard for him. Like, what's a crazy take?
Nah, I mean, I'm not gonna get into any of the
Nah,
specifics, cause it's not the point of what I'm trying to make. It is,
You know,
nah. I just was like, don't stop. He's going. He's coming. He's coming. And y'all just was doubting it. So that's how that went.
no,
You
no,
got
I
blown
never
out of
doubted it.
proportion.
Don't no, no, no. Don't get it twisted. I never doubted it. I just said what I was talking about is holding your
yeah,
horses, because people will overrate him, and when he doesn't reach that potential, we're the Knicks. We'll be like, all right, nah, kick him out, and then it's like, bro, that's not fair to the player. You feel me? To me, it's just like, let him become whatever he's supposed to become at the time it's supposed to happen. You feel me?
Yeah,
Eh,
yeah.
th-
People that y'all was telling me, it was smoke and it was shy, and they was saying, wait, he what he gonna be doing? He said he got like one more year. If he don't show up by the end of the season, he gotta go. I was like, oh shit. I was like, so how much you got to average? And you know what I'm saying? Those
I
type
mean,
of
right now,
questioning.
Eve, right now you don't gotta worry because RJ right now is
it's
is
looking
proving his
right.
worth.
And I've been saying that shit was gonna happen, and that's why
Yeah,
I
you
guess y'all
looking
mad. I don't know. Not true, not true, because you are RJ fan.
So, Irvis, what you was saying, brother?
I was saying he's looking like a fortune teller right now because RJ picked it up, and I
Yeah.
ain't. But Julius played well too, and especially in the first half. I think Julius and RJ play well together. I don't believe that like that Julius holds RJ back. I think he makes RJ good. He
Um,
always.
no, no, go ahead,
But
go ahead, go ahead. My bad.
but I was gonna bring up this thing that I have that irks me with Tibbs. He never. I don't think ever I've seen him challenge a call that like when someone tipped it out of bounds and Julius was telling him to challenge. Tibbs refuses to challenge unless it's the fourth quarter. No matter what it is, what momentum is doing, how close the
But I
game.
get it.
I hate that shit, bro. That shit pisses me off because it's an automatic like possession. And you're just letting it go because it's not the fourth quarter. You want to hold on to your challenge. That shit. How you know you don't need a challenge in the fourth? You got to
Yeah,
use
but
that
I'm
when you
not. What I don't mean to cut you off, bro. But I agree with you. I agree
you
with Tibbs though, to
want
a
to hold
certain
on.
extent.
Nah, because it's costing us possessions, bro. And you
All right,
never know
brother.
in the fourth. You might not need it. You might not have nothing to challenge. Use it when you could.
See,
Yeah,
my whole thing with the whole challenge system that I think is flawed. You feel me? Because for me, like, if you win the challenge, you should be able to keep your challenge. You feel
you
me?
gonna
To
lose
me,
a timeout at the same
Like that.
time. So using it in the third quarter is kind of risky, depending
right. If
on.
you lose the challenge, then you lose the time. You lose the timeout as well. It's like a. It should be like almost like a punishment. So it'd be more
Yeah,
strategic if it's like if you win the challenge, then you keep a second challenge.
Yeah,
yeah, or
like that.
like when it's like under a certain amount of minutes, so where it's like, okay,
But you get,
we were gonna
but then
call
the
a
cap would
timeout,
be, but then the cap would be you can't get three, you can't do three challenges. So like if you get your
Yeah,
second challenge, that's your last challenge of the game. So that one you got to think about. But to
but
me
then
that
you
would make
know,
more sense.
I
yeah,
feel
it's
that.
crazy. It's a judgment. It's like touchy touchy, you know, before you using them
Yeah,
challenges.
he has like a habit of just not even like considering, and it's like annoying, bro. It's because
But you
like
know
the
what?
game
It's
was a one
far.
point,
Yeah, yeah.
You
and
said you said something. Hey, what's up?
Let Irvis finish his point
it was a
for the.
one
Oh, my
point game.
bad. I probably couldn't hear you. Yeah,
It was a 1 point game.
put my shit on me.
Um, I think Ariza tips it out clearly, clear as day.
Right.
It was a minute left in the third, about to be the fourth. They had a 1 point lead. We needed that possession, like to turn the tide. You got to use your challenge there, bro. It's like a guaranteed possession, and you give it to them. They hit a, I think they hit a shot, made it a 3 point game, and it's just like you kill momentum. You got to know how to use your challenges. You just can't just hold on to it because you don't want to. You want to save it for the last 2 minutes. You know, you might not need it in the last 2 minutes. You might not get a chance to use it.
Right.
So you got to use it. It's like it's not like he doesn't do it. He never does it. It's like he won't even like consider it. That's what annoys me about it.
I mean,
But
you
No,
know, people
I
probably
get
get tired. You say, "Oh, Tibbs was the coach of the year," and that shit is starting to get tired now. I agree with you. You know why? Because you've been saying it for a while now, and a lot of people want to see they want to see heads, man. And Tibbs is right there. People ready to just chop him. I don't think that's a good idea. You know, you got to keep Tibbs because he he a
he helps.
coach.
Yeah, he makes people play hard. I'm gonna give him that. Like they play hard for him.
He's a solid bona fide coach. Who was the other coaches we had before him? We had Jeff Hornacek. Who else we had? We had Derek Fisher. Who else we had? I don't even know. It was a couple other dudes. Like that was
Fizdale.
the coaches.
Fizdale.
Fizdale. You know what
Who
I'm
was
saying?
that?
We got
What Woodson was good too.
Yeah,
oh that was
Wilson.
yeah. Woodson was like
And
after Woodson was gone, it was like it was downhill from there on.
Yeah,
yeah,
fact.
and yeah. I mean, even last season, I could credit a lot of our wins to to
Yeah,
Mike Woodson. You know, being on
fact.
the because as soon as he left, look, it's like we went downhill. It's like all of
Yeah.
our offense went to the shitter, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I told you he was on that bench. He made a difference. But you know, the Knicks, I'm not blaming it on Tibbs. We was running Tibbs was the head coach last year.
Yeah, nah.
And
Overall, he's a good coach, but I just have like my little with his like logics and shit.
if we're
And
gonna do it, I told you we gotta go for DeJohn Murray because
Nah, I agree.
he gonna be that Alfred Payton what Tibbs is missing. Because believe it or not, it's probably like you bugging. Nah, man, Alfred Payton was very
yeah,
he made Tibbs shit look right. Whatever he was doing, Alfred Payton was a key
yeah,
clog in it. He made it run. So
definitely better than Kemba.
definitely
Nah,
Yeah,
look, I'm not.
surprised.
You know me. I'm not far. I'm far from an Alfred Payton fan, but
Yeah, let me take
but
that back. I just heard
but
myself
but
say that in myself. Nah, I'm not
but
an
no
Alfred
no
Payton
no
fan.
but no no no, but the thing is that there's a point there to be made that like the defense that Alfred Payton brought that's like it was good for us. You feel me? The problem with Alfred Payton is that he had
he can shoot.
No
no
offense.
offense. Yeah. Which is why I like DeJounte Murray. I agree with you, E. I think you're the first person that I heard bring that up. You feel me? I can't. I know other people have since, but like you're the first person personally I heard bring that name up. And the fact that he can play that much defense, for the point guard, and the way that he can score when when he needs to,
He's a
that's
threat.
great. But the thing to me, the stat that stood out personally was his assist numbers, assisting almost 10 points per game. I think right now he's at 8.2 or something like that.
Oh, Chris?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even know that high.
and
Yeah,
that's what we need.
and yeah, to me, it's like we what we need is defense, but we also need him to be able to score if he needs to, because people talk about, oh, we need, look, we went the offensive route with a Kemba, right, with a player that just does offense. That doesn't work
Yeah.
for us. Our players can't cover for one liability. Like, that's not fair to the defensive players. I mean, to the players on the team. You feel me? And then on the other hand, it can't just be defense, because then we get an Alfred Payton situation. We need somebody who's an all rounder. It doesn't have to be all star at any given thing, but you need to at least be a willing defender, or be able to score, at a decent clip, and be a great defender. You got to be great at one thing and decent at the other. That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, but what you gonna give up? They're not gonna give up Murray for nothing. You got to give
Now,
up a lot.
yeah, you want me to be real with you, bro?
Yeah,
Honestly, I, I
Yeah,
give up a lot of people on the team, bro. Don't get it twisted. I'm very, like, to me, I'm not in love with any player. I'm a Knicks fan. You know what I'm saying? If let's say somebody like a Donovan Mitchell becomes available, right? I'll be like, who you
yeah.
want? Just tell me who you want. I bet you want Randall. Okay. What else? What else?
RJ,
RJ, you
RJ.
want him? I bet. What else?
Nah,
You feel
that's
me?
two.
No, no, but let me tell you something, brother. Like,
Yeah,
obviously there's a point of diminishing return. Like, you destroy a team to try to make it, try to make it better by bringing in a better player. Everyone's like, okay, the same old Knicks trying to get a savior or whatever. They brought in this great player to not do anything with him. But there's ways and strategies to get things done. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, to me, it's just like, if you can get a player that's franchise changing like that, you go ahead and do it. I like DeJounte Murray. I'm not saying he's franchise changing, but for example, I'd give up quickly. I don't think I'd give up RJ for him, but I definitely give up Randall.
I
I give
wouldn't.
up quickly. Randall. Um, Let me see what else. Couple picks. Maybe I'll give up a Burks
That's
too.
enough.
no,
You
no, we ain't gonna give up Burks because Burks is not gonna fit. Well, you
you
know
you
what? It's whatever. It don't matter. I
you,
feel you.
you wouldn't have to give up more than Randall for Murray. Um he's not a
Nah,
superstar.
Randall, and quickly get you Murray back, and you probably put a first round pick.
Nah,
No,
But
you
but the thing is like we got to
that'll
go in
do it.
there thinking about, like, if we need leverage. Let
We
me
could do
see.
a Randall. We probably could get a Randall, DeBron, a swap, Randall and John Murray.
yeah,
I could see that happening, just straight up 1-1. But I
that's
think that knowing that the Spurs, they got a young squad, they probably gonna want a young piece in return.
facts. And the money might not work because I don't think
Well,
Murray's much. I don't know what he's making, but I don't think he's making as much as Randall.
Brother
yeah,
BKL,
yeah.
can you rephrase the question, please? And salute to you, brother. I just don't understand the question. Can you rephrase it for me, please?
What he
Con-
said?
Continue, Irvis. My fault. I was just
Who
replying
you
to
talking?
brother
Oh,
BKL.
BKL.
Yep, brother BKL. He
Heard you
says, "Hey
guys.
guys, I heard you was thinking to get Murray, but are you seriously to help the Knicks instead to get the PG? I just don't understand the question personally, so I'm just asking him if he could rephrase it for us.
Are you?
But you seriously
Well, we need
think
a point guard that succeeds. Like, we need a point guard. That's the only way we're gonna get good. Now, giving up Randall, a lot of people probably like, nah, they don't want to do it. But I agree, man.
I
I don't want to do it, but I think for the best of to move the team, to move the needle for the team. Randall, DeJohn Murray,
that's fair
Randall
swap.
hasn't been living up to, he hasn't been living up to this year, what we got last year compared to right now. And Randall, look what Randall did tonight. Randall put an easy 30 on the board.
I think I know
Easy.
what you're saying. He's trying nah, but Murray is a point guard, brother BKL. He's saying you guys want to get Murray, but we need a point guard. But Murray is a point guard. I don't think he
Yeah,
knows
Murray's
that.
a point guard.
Yeah, I think that's what he's saying. He's probably
Okay,
thinking
okay.
Murray
No, 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 no. We're talking about Dejounte Murray.
from the
Dejounte
Spurs.
Murray from the Spurs.
Uh,
He's a point guard, scoring 24.5 points per game, I think, more or
I
less.
didn't even know it was 24.
I think
He's
it's
averaging
23 or
nine.
24. It's
Yeah,
something high up there though. He's definitely averaging something, like, it's almost
and eight
all-star
assists.
numbers.
I know he averaging like 8 and 8, 8 rebounds, 8 assists.
Like,
So
let me
yeah,
tell
we
you his
probably
stats right now. Let me tell you his stats right now. He's
then we probably hot
averaging. Oh no,
if
no,
he's
no,
that.
my fault, guys, my fault. I was this season he's scoring 19.6 points per game. But I
Well, how
was
much?
looking looking at the career minutes per game. He's been getting 25 minutes per game. But he's this season he's averaging almost 10
20.
points per game.
Nah, more than 10 points.
Now 20
No, no,
points is
I
like he's
mean
not like he's not
assists,
like
That's
assists per game. So he's 9.2 assists per game.
9.2. That's good.
Yeah,
That might be leading the league.
yeah,
Behind.
his three pointer gotta come up a little bit. It's around
yeah
32%.
yeah he needed his
Um,
3 points field goal all that.
45.4% from the field.
The
Like I
field.
said, is DeJounte Murray like franchise changing? I don't think so, but
Nah, he's not. That's why I'm kind of
him
skeptical.
paired with him paired with another player and just his defense alone and him being able to score if he needs to. That's all I ask for him.
Yes.
From him, you feel
That
me? Like that's the defense and just score if I need you to. You feel me? Like that's all I need.
Yeah,
that's
I
why
mean,
I wouldn't mind keeping Randall
yeah,
because I would say, all right, we got Randall locked up for the next what 4 or 5 years, and we got enough pieces. I believe we could move to get
and keep.
Dejounte Murray and keep Randall at the same time. So
That's what I was.
now, dare I say, I don't. I mean, I know we got a lot of people in here that hate RJ Barrett, but RJ Barrett is the best player on the Knicks. I could say that right now with confidence from
Right
what I'm
now.
seeing. Yeah, he is.
Right now, like
I'm gonna reserve my opinion on that because
Nah,
I think
I'm
so.
sure now because Julius Randle could score. He could do his thing. Julius Randle. He just hasn't proven it enough. I don't believe in him. I believe R.J. Barrett is the best
I
player
think
on the
Julius Randle
Knicks.
doesn't put in the effort. Cause
Yeah,
yeah,
I've seen Randle go out for a block and block people and really
yeah.
defend, but he
That's
has
what.
to want to. He turned the ball over in the fourth and just stood there and walked.
yeah.
And I'm
I'm
like,
not.
yo, you turned the ball over. You better start running and like, you know,
That's what it is. He
and
He
gets
it's the
doesn't
down.
want it.
effort, bro.
He doesn't want it.
Yeah, but
Brother B,
but
bro,
Randall is
brother.
more talented than RJ. Pure talent. Like
Nah, man. Yeah, people got to sleep on that, man. A lot of people been saying, "Oh, RJ, he didn't do this. He didn't got the. He can't. He's not fast and he's slow
he's
and he only
not.
shoot with one hand." Listen, RJ Barrett is. He's. That's not a problem for him. You feel what I'm saying? He's succeeding with whatever yesterday. I was like, "Yo, listen." You said something about you know like my takes on it. I said, "All right, look at." I'll say something like, "Look at James Harden. James Harden is not when you see him, he's not the fastest guy. You don't see him being quick, but that first step is deadly. I'm like RJ Barrett and James Harden are comparable when it talks to physics. You know, when they physical, you know what I'm trying to say, size, weight. RJ James Harden's not the most athletic player, and you can say the same for RJ Barrett. But they both get the job done. Right now, James Harden, he's on a different level. So I think that RJ Barrett goes after it like this week. How when he went first tap, he said, "Yo, I got him." He picked up the best player, John Morant, the whole game, and John Morant didn't have a good game. He took him. He took this is today. He took LeBron James the whole game. So I got LeBron James.
I
Like
mean,
50 minutes.
LeBron, that's still LeBron, so he got a triple
Yeah,
double. You feel me? And scored
John. Yeah,
29 points.
LeBron gonna get his regardless. Like
That's what I'm
he
saying. So,
manipulates into his points.
but he did a good job on him because I feel like a lot of players LeBron would have scored, you know,
It
Yeah,
should have.
hiding on
he
top of him.
beat him. He showed the effort. LeBron, he was playing good D on them shots. LeBron was hitting them shots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanna talk to my brother BKL who says, in my opinion, I really do want the trade to get him into the Knicks. He's talking about DeJounte Murray, and I mean I don't. Why don't you try and get De'Aaron Fox instead?
Nah, we don't want De'Aaron Fox.
No
We like
defense.
to stick with that Dejounte Murray
And
thing.
salute to Robert Parr, brother.
Robert Paul in the building. What's up?
No. Yeah, Fox plays no defense.
I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
that's my problem with De'Aaron Fox. I feel like for everything he can do offensively, we're gonna be losing out a lot on defense with him, and I'm kind of like thinking about this Kemba situation. To me, it's just like if you're not scoring, at least 18 points per game, then you're kind of like not doing
Yeah,
anything for
that's
us
a good
because you can't
point.
play any defense.
Yeah, that's a great point. I don't want to be. I don't be on the hook for that contract, and this dude don't play no defense. Like
And
seriously,
We're
you know
the
what I'm
Knicks
saying?
that
Even Chris
that's
Paul
supposed
plays
to be an
defense.
identity. You feel me?
Chris
Like
Paul
as the
plays
Knicks,
defense
yeah, as the Knicks, like to me, like people be saying what's our identity? You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's just like for years, it's like it's there, but it's like I don't know what it's up with these coaches or whatever that they don't understand it. We're a defensive team, bro. In the 90s, that's what got us, to
because
to
we
to
didn't
to, to the greatness that we did. Then it was the defense. You feel
because
me?
we don't
You
have a
hear Clyde
leader.
talk about it. You hear Clyde talk about it back in the 70s, when he won those championships. It was the defense that got him there. Defense wins championships. So to me, when I see people trying to reconstruct this team to be an offensive team, I'm like, listen, we're never going to be happy with that. Last season, we made it to the playoffs as the number one team in defense. So to me, it's just like let's play defense, and then we just need you to score when we need you to. But we don't need a whole bunch of team of players that just want to score only. If you ain't coming here to play hard nosed defense, you can go. Like that's really how I feel. So
Yep.
that's really why I'm pissed off at Randall. I can deal with him not scoring, not having a great scoring season, but him
we got
his lack of effort on defense
His
that
body
pisses
language,
me off, bro.
his
facts.
body language is not
So,
good whatsoever.
Randall's actually my favorite player, and I hate that shit too. But
I can you understand like you get it
yeah.
Hervis, like players are gonna are not always gonna have the best seasons. It happens.
He did that shit today a few times when we were up like 20. Like he didn't get like he gave up mad easy layups because we're up. Like nah, just that shit could come back and haunt you. You got to
And
play
it
hard.
did.
Yeah.
And it did. And let's talk about these free throws, bro. What is up with us
Yes,
and missing free throws in
it's a
key
problem.
moments?
I tell you what, if we would have hit them free throws, we would have won that game going away.
Hmm.
Yeah, but they missed the bunch of free throws late too to keep us in it. So it kind of
Yeah,
even. But yo, RJ, if he misses the first free throw, it's 90% chance that he's gonna miss the second. That's what I've noticed. If he
Yeah, and if
misses his
yeah,
first free throw, he never makes the second one. He can never split them.
yeah, and it's vice versa. If he makes the first one,
He's gonna make
right?
the second. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
facts.
yeah. I
he
hate
might
when you
miss
miss
the
two free
second.
throws at the same
No, he
time.
might miss
That
the
shit kills
second
me.
one. He might miss the second one, but he'll go back and like when he goes back to the free throw line, he'll start making all of them after that.
Yeah, but
It's
yeah,
like a
but
it's
if
like a weird mental thing that's going on with him with that.
yeah, yeah, that's a fact. But that's funny though. But yo, I think we getting Lillard. Not to change the subject, but I seen Portland just traded what's his name to LA Clippers.
I'm glad you brought that up too. I got my own theories on that too.
I think we're getting Lillard. They're about to blow it up over there in Portland. They just gave up who's that Norman Powell for basically nothing. They're about to trade someone to the Pelicans. The second CJ McCollum to the Pelicans. I think we'll probably get rid of Fournier, Noel, and Burks, like to make some money match for like and a few picks for Lillard to get Lillard, Randall, and RJ going forward. That's what I think is gonna happen. But we'll see.
Yeah, well, I think they're gonna do something similar to that too because I saw that yesterday when they got rid of. I was like, I think they might make that they might try to make that youth movement thing down in out there in Portland
Yeah, they definitely they gave up.
because
They gave up.
they got the kid Anthony Simon. I think he
Yeah,
played a point, so I think they want him to see the floor more. And then they got to trade Chris McAllister. What's his name? CJ McCullough.
yeah. They're saying he's going to the Pelicans. It look like.
Yeah, so that's more assets. So they trying to bring in them young assets. I'm sure they're gonna get picks back too.
Yeah.
And don't forget about Nurkic, the center.
Hmm?
They're gonna be able to move him. They're gonna get something back for him too.
Or
And they're gonna be a bad team. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna
Hmm.
finish in the top. They're gonna finish as like a top 10. They're gonna be at least a top 10, if not more. So they bringing in young. They got the dude Keon Johnson from from the Clippers. They
Yeah,
bringing in young talent. I think if the Knicks fall into that, because I'm like, wow, yeah, I got the same idea. I was like, they might be going after Dame, or Dame
that
might be available. If anything, let me just say that Dame might be available for the
he's
right
a
price.
on him.
So I'm,
If
I'm like,
on him,
yo, the Knicks will make a move at Dame because they seem like they're selling off all of their assets to try to get young assets. And I'm like, yo, with that first, they're gonna get a shot at a good pick this year.
yep,
Take some other picks from some other teams. They might flip it, and that's what they're doing. I'm like, yo, I think Dame is on the block. Like, it's crazy. Dame is because they took. You got to realize they traded for what's the dude name? Robert Covington, and
Covington.
they had to give up a lot to get him. Then they traded for who else? The other dude they traded? Oh, Norman Powell. They traded
Mhm.
Gary Trent for him, but I think they had to give up something to get him too.
Yeah,
So and Gary Trent is good too. Let's not sleep on Gary Trent. No,
yeah,
what's his name? Yeah, Gary Trent. So they're doing a lot of things, but I think ultimately they're gonna give the keys to Anthony Simon,
yeah.
and they shipping all of they. That's why they're gonna do it right now. While they can get, I think they're gonna trade him because it's right now because he's still in his prime, and they can get the most for him trading him right now. And with
Word.
the West looking like the way it's looking like Golden State gonna be running it, they making a move. They're going young. We might benefit
Dame for the
get
cheap.
easy. Yeah, we might benefit getting Dame. You know, get them kind of easy, get them kind of cheap. But that's to be continued.
Yep. Salute to my guy Nice who's in the chat with us.
Oh, what
It's
up,
nice to
nice?
hear for you, brother.
Was good,
How are
was
you
good.
feeling?
What's going
Ah,
on, nice?
oh man, this is I don't know, bro. This shit sucks, man.
It does, doesn't it?
It sucks, man. Like literally, like today we just gotta say it, bro. Even though we know we suck, nah, bro, we suck ass, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
that
that?
second half was brutal, brutal.
like even today, that's a good thing because I know that there's two fans of RJ, but today, yeah, ain't no excuse today. Today he earned his flower, bro. And this is what I mean. Like give players whenever they earn it, give him his flowers. Even though we actually lost, damn man, it just sucks that we lost because if
Randall
today,
played
huh?
well.
Yeah, he played well as well, but at the same time, I believe you also in the chat, and I also put it in the other chat that listen, like every single time Juju plays again Pelican or Lakers, he takes he's like a different Juju, and it's because remember
He's
he
a
just
former player.
yeah, he doesn't feel right the way they traded him, so he takes those type of games personal. But man, it just sucks because today it would have been a game that RJ could have even put it in the board. Like, yep, now I got two.
Yeah, it would have been a good game to win having your top players. But
hmm Like,
Nah, we played a horrible second half.
even I heard all not audio, but I heard Ease speaking about Dame, and as much I would like Dame in our team, I'm just already fed up with the veterans, bro.
even if
Let me
Like,
you
get
cheap, you don't
yo
say it
nice.
again.
want it for the cheap either.
Say it again.
For the cheap,
Oh, penny on the dollar, man.
yeah,
If that's if
Fournier,
yeah,
like Fournier, Noel, Burks, and a first round pick, something like that.
nah, because like our
No,
players.
I would do that. I would do that. Hell yeah.
Let me say why I won't do it because our players they are a key asset for players that's gonna be here for the long run. And
I mean,
when I mean by the long run, I mean like for 5 to 10 years. So
yeah, that
I rather them push for the what is it? Say it again.
that's what I've been saying for the longest. I was like, don't trade your young players. But also, I want to ask you something separately, nice.
Mm.
But for your young players, if he said Burke,
Yeah,
Fournier, and somebody else, if you're
and
able to
Noel,
keep Randall and RJ Barrett, and you're able to find a way to get a player like Dame's caliber, I would do that deal.
Yeah,
I'll
I
but
do
wouldn't
that.
do it if I just had one other star on my team. If I got two other stars and I have a way of getting another star to add to that.
mhm.
That's when you do that deal. You don't do that deal when you just have just
I
you know what
feel
I'm
you.
saying?
Feel you.
Yeah,
There's
but you
always
forgetting
always a
about
rounder, maybe.
you
You're
guys
right.
forgetting about Donovan Mitchell. Like
Let
he's
me
a
ask you a question though, bro. Before
yeah.
before we get into that Donovan Mitchell thing,
Hmm.
we had spoke about this briefly. You probably heard us.
Hmm.
Quickly, man. We didn't see quickly that second half. What happened? I'm
Oh,
sure you noticed he had the fouls. I give him the benefit on that. He did have the fouls in the first quarter, but that was the first quarter.
bro.
So
I would say it just like this, and it's not
bringing any type of excuse on either quickly or in the young cats. I say it like this: until this team doesn't get a rolling with the chemistry, this is what's going to happen every single game. Like one player is not going to have it, and it's like something is not the same when we used to have Derrick Rose. It will be like, yeah,
Defense.
you'll see quickly in a bad game, but it's like two bad games back to back, and he'll be the quickly back from then. Same things that with Obi. Same thing with like RJ. He
Hmm.
plays. I know there's one thing that RJ he plays way better when Juju he's playing on his rhythm.
Yeah, he
So
oh with Juju. I like him and Juju together.
mhm. So the only thing is that I really want to see our players that they don't get into the mindset that I need to have somebody on the court because you never know. This is a league that anybody could get hurt, and if if the thing is right now that we don't have Rose, all right, we have quickly. So just figure it out. Same thing with RJ. I know that you play well with Juju, but man, just try to figure it out. Like figure it out in a
Hmm.
way that you don't need Randall to play at his best. Because we gonna need players like that, bro. We can't rely that everybody or certain players be there so that other players could shine.
Yeah,
That's gonna hurt us.
I feel you nice. So
but
a
you know
lot of
what, the dude,
though.
my bad, you talking, I know you've been waiting for a minute.
Now I was saying I was just feeling because a lot of players rely on Randall's like getting double teamed to get shots. They can't get their own shots.
Hmm.
Hmm. And like for example, Nice, did you notice in the third and fourth quarter when once we started losing the lead, I don't like I know you have your reservations about RJ Barrett,
Hmm.
Nice, but one thing you gotta admit, he had
Hmm.
17 points in the first quarter, right?
Even regardless of his point, I'm gonna let you finish real quick. But even
Mm.
regardless of his points, that he has 17, his like the way that like his body was given off, like the
Come
communication.
on, man.
Let me
No,
let
no,
me
You
let,
let,
let him
reaching,
finish
let
scoring.
bro.
Let
me
him finish
let me
scoring.
let me say this. Let me say this, bro.
I.
Because you still haven't even let me finish, and it's like you thinking that I'm gonna say something wrong. I'm not gonna say
It's
something
like
wrong
you
about
looking for
RJ,
something negative to say. You
No,
say
no,
his
bro.
body language.
I don't think he was going to say
Bro,
anything wrong
the
about
the
RJ.
way yeah
Yeah.
the way that his body brushed off onto the media, it showed that he wanted to play tonight. So
Hmm.
it's like if you don't let me finish, it's like, bro, you got to take this thing out that any single time that you hear me speak and is on the point of
It
RJ, you think that oh it's a bad thing. I know
ain't just you. It ain't just you, bro.
no, because bro, I'm the type. Give me a sec, mommy. I'm the type of person, bro, that I'm not gonna give him his flower if he's giving me something that is normal, if it's average. Like like if we could all agree in here. Give me a sec, guys.
Right.
Now, I was just gonna continue with my point. Basically that I don't understand if RJ is having a good game, right? Like I said, he scored 17 points in the first quarter. The second quarter, they started going off. They stopped feeding him the
They
ball as
benched.
much, but he
No,
still was. You said what?
they benched them. Tips, blame
Mm-hmm.
tips.
Yep, yep. But that was towards the end of the first quarter. There was like 4 minutes left. I remember they put him on the bench. Then the second
Yeah,
quarter, they bring it in the second half of the second quarter. Fine, I get it. You want to rest your
Well,
player.
you know what?
He's having a good game, right? So then come the third quarter, RJ probably got the ball maybe 6, 7 times. Like
Because Julius
that's
wanted the
not
ball.
but audio.
and then you got Julius over here doing iso ball, and it happens every game. And it's like, sir, if somebody on your team is having a good game, Why? It's like I don't know if it's like, oh, I don't want this person to shine over me. I don't even want to look into that because
I don't,
I'm looking from the outside in. I don't know what's going on in that locker room. But what I am gonna tell you, I don't think it's a good look when that happens. If there's a
No.
player on your team that's having a good game, feed them, bro. Keep
Mm-hmm.
feeding
yeah,
them because
really
it's like,
shot.
yo, yo, he got 36 points today. They couldn't stop him.
Yeah.
Keep feeding him.
Why do you think that I keep on saying what I keep on saying, bro? That there's a problem with the Knicks right now. That anybody that plays well, like if tonight was the night, and it was obviously RJ at night. If tonight is his night, I don't give a nap, bro. Just pass him the freaking ball. It's like something that comes across whenever is like a Knicks player that all right, he's shining. I need to shine, and it's like, bro, you haven't still made a shot, and they still trying to shoot.
And
Nah,
it's like, and it's like, and it's like
tonight,
to me, it's like if the shot is there and it's open, take it. You feel me? I'm not one of those players. Oh, like if you're open, take it. But to me, it's just like there's obviously better ways of winning, and the way that right now that everyone's playing, trying to be a hero, is not conducive to winning. Because
No.
right now, like I'm gonna keep it real with you, nice,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm starting to really feel like considering this team stays the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
um RJ is the leader of the team right now. The way that he's playing like the leader of the team. He's
I,
and it's been consistent for the
I,
past month or two
Month.
now.
yeah, but I won't still go that far because it's just like I said. I need a player, bro. Like we desperately won as a Knicks fan. Not only a player because even quickly is getting me pissed off, but at the same time, when you looking at everything objectively, you could see, bro, that bro, we just don't have the rhythm. Like I'm telling you, like, all right, somebody might have a rhythm like today. Mitchell Robinson after that block. You could see that Mitchell Robinson in a game like today, but he's not constantly giving it to us like every on an everyday basis. Like that's with every player in our
But
team.
I disagree with that Mitch point, bro.
didn't play too much, man.
Mitch has been playing out of his mind
Now,
for the
Mitch,
tip.
yeah, Mitch, don't talk. Mitch has been, yeah, he's
Like
been
if you were
playing out
talking
his
about
mind.
Noel, that's one thing, but Mitch been playing great for us, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
They
right.
didn't
I don't know, bro. I don't know because it's like on like the previous game, if I'm not mistaken, I know that I was speaking to L, and I told him like the way he runs, bro, it makes me feel like he's pushing a truck or something or pulling a truck. Like it just doesn't sit well with me. But today he ran pretty good. Like I saw him running and I started saying like, well, all right, maybe he was tired that night, but that's the thing, bro. This
yeah,
is a league, bro, that you got to give it every day. If you want to win, you're going to win with effort. Like
I
that's
agree.
that's the main reason right now. And it's not me throwing shades to the Knicks, but if you look at Memphis playing Grizzly Memphis or whatever, whenever you
Then we
see them
beat them.
play,
Grizzlies.
bro,
Mm-hmm.
they no like we didn't even came close to beating them. If you look at their game, their playing style, bro, is like everybody got to give 110%.
were.
We
Every
just
like
got a good team. That's
Is
why I think a lot of heads
no
are
no
gonna
no no
roll.
no no. We got good players,
That's a fact.
but as a team, bro, they look so disgruntled. Like you could see them with their body language. Like they don't want to play in this team, or it's like it's they take it like, oh, it's just another game, and it's like nobody is showing that effort. And I'm getting so freaking fed up that the last today was pretty good. That at least in the first two quarters, where we showed up, but pretty much on every game, we don't show up until the third or the fourth quarter.
It's starting to look too familiar. I see Julius Randle. He plays, but he tries to get. I mean,
I can't put tonight.
he gets into his own little spot, like like in the third quarter. He's
Nah,
just like, what? The ball is gonna come to me. I gotta come to me. The offense slows up. They get all out of pace, and the other team catch up easy. Malik Monk just started going crazy. Like, oh, this is y'all gonna play me like this? This is easy.
I can't put today on Julius. I thought he played fine.
Yeah, he
Now,
played.
Except
He played
minus
fine.
minus the little defensive lapses that audio
no,
be
I'm not
talking.
putting on Julius.
You know, you
Besides those
know,
defensive like meltdowns that he be having, he played fine. He passed the ball. He moved. He played with rhythm. He gave RJ the ball. RJ shot 28 shots. I
I'm talking
mean,
about. I'm talking. What
uh,
I'm talking about. I'm talking about overall team success.
yeah, I know, but
You know what I
it's not on Julius tonight, bro. Like,
Nah, not at all. I agree.
but
It's not him.
you know what I was asking for on the last game, the one that we played against Grizzly. You saw in that scruffle that he had with Bane or whatever his name is, that they started pushing each other out or whatever.
Yeah, the
Right.
one that he got ejected in the
Well,
game.
I'm not the type of person, bro, that I'm endorsing like any type of fight, but Julius Randle needed to slap the f out of him. Like I'm
Uh-huh.
pretty sure, like I don't know that like that would have shaken up
bit
the
of
Knicks.
fire.
Yeah, like just do something, fight or get something out of your system because it seems like either he's mad or whatever that things is not going his way, and I'm pretty sure that if he just slaps somebody and everybody gets into it, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure like everybody is like that could be another wake up call. Like, hey, let's really get into this, you know?
yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
And what was up with Evan Fournier? He should just let that ball go out of bounds.
That changed the game.
Overtime.
That changed the game right there.
Yeah, he should just let that ball go out of bounds, and then we would have got the ball. Instead, he
I
taps it,
saw it
and
live.
LeBron
I
gets the field goal.
I seen it
beyond
live.
that,
I thought RJ hit it, so I thought it was a smart play when I seen it live. But when I seen the Lakers hit it, I got tight.
and
Yeah, I was like,
and beyond that, the thing that killed us, and it's been killing us every single game, and I think all of you guys can agree with me at this point. Kemba does not need to be out there anymore.
Oh my
Oh
god!
Lord.
yeah, I think it's a
Kemba
wrap
does
for
not
him.
need to be out there. He's not doing anything for us. Okay, he made a few three pointers
He
today.
made
What else
one.
did he do?
And we know what we know. And he's, it's like we know the old Kimber. This
Like,
is not
why
the
is he
old Kimber.
starting? Why?
Yeah, man.
I think there's a lot of heads are gonna be turning these next few days because we're gonna get rid of Kimber. I don't even. We probably release him. Something's gonna happen, and then we're gonna get Derrick Rose back,
Hopefully,
Nah,
and then we
I
gotta.
don't even
Our
know.
season is over. I think we just need to go full tank mode, bro. It's
We
fit.
have
We're
yeah.
52.
We have
As the
no
Knicks,
more minutes. We have no minutes for
let
none of these players.
yeah, but let me
Kim,
tell you something.
wait,
Like
wait a
for
minute. Let me say this.
go ahead.
Grimes moved into the. He's in the rotation. He
he
wasn't in the
played.
rotation a couple months ago. Those are minutes that's gone. Somebody is leaving. I don't think Grimes is going to leave. I think it's honestly. I think Quickly is getting moved because they didn't play him in the whole second half of the game. Obviously, they have like a deal made, and they said let's not play him
It could be.
because he's going to get moved anyway. We don't want to mess up this little pack we got going. They didn't play him. I think he's
they,
on the
might,
go.
they might move him.
Um, somebody else is going to be on the go too, but he's going to be in the deal because they trying to make room. I think that I think Burke is going to go. By Burke leaving, that's going to clear a room. You know, you guys said this before, but Burke leaving, that's going to clear a room for Cam Reddish, unless they trade Cam Reddish. But
Bro, there
Burke is going to be going. I like Burke because Burke could play point guard too. Remember how I was like Burke is like an army Swiss knife. He could
oh
do a
my
lot of
god.
things, but
No, he
he
can't,
He
bro.
played bad today.
Bro,
he could
he's
do a
playing
lot of things, bro.
bro, he's playing
He missed
I
a
think I
crucial.
think this is his worst season ever.
But he's playing the point guard position, and he's a
Does it
shooting guard, and he can play the three.
all
So
right,
he's
so
doing a lot of things that he shouldn't have to do. But I think that a championship team can use him more than the Knicks, so he has value. Like a team like who's a good team?
A
A
contender.
team like Brooklyn. They could use a player like him.
I
Have,
just
Uh,
think we need to move these assets while they're worth something, bro.
yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
They just
The
losing
pace.
actually.
No. Phoenix. They could use a player like him. Well, nah, probably not because they have a style of play.
They,
But it's teams that could use him, and they'll give up a young piece. Like if it's a team that's ready to win, they'll give up some young. Or I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not
bro,
an exec.
there's three players in Twitters, and this is from people that is like really linked with the Knicks.
Mhm.
They said that there's three players right now that they don't want to touch, like for a trade.
Oh,
That is quickly. Oh wait, I don't know if it's Obi
wow.
and Grimes. Those are the only three players right now that the Knicks they don't want to move.
Not even RJ.
They ain't moving RJ. RJ's a star. He's a
Bro, they
stud. You
came
ain't gonna
out.
move
They
him.
came out. So what about RJ and no response?
Where'd you hear this at, bro? They
That
not
was,
moving RJ
bro.
Barrett. I'm
I
looking at
even
RJ Barrett
no.
today.
I
Let me,
He ain't going nowhere. He's a franchise player.
bro. Let me
I
say
want
this.
Obi on the fly.
I'm only saying what I saw or what I read.
Why
They,
would Obi be untradeable?
I don't know. I really
Nah,
do
Obi
not
could get
know.
moved too.
Like
He probably will be moved.
once they said that, like I don't know if they said that to increase their trade value, so that whenever anybody is in the floor and saying like, "Hey, I want IQ," because there was mentioning that there's a like a couple teams that actually want it quickly, and that could be, let's say, office move, like let's increase his value. Say that we're not going to trade him so that they could give us more for him if we do decide of trading him.
I
Right.
would trade quick. I would trade. I'm gonna be honest. I would trade quickly. I know you love quickly, nice, nice,
No,
but
no,
I would
no. I
trade.
don't like. I All right. I love him for the Knicks,
I'll trade
but
any.
I don't lean like to a certain extent that I don't see him tradable.
Yeah, I feel you.
This is the only problem right now with the Knicks. Like the Knicks right now, and I'm talking about Knicks fans. Knicks fans lately is so freaking divided. Everybody is either claiming RJ, anybody is claiming either Juju, Obi, quickly. Since Cam Reddish came in, oh, it's Cam Reddish time, and it's like now he's having a fan base. Grimes has a fan base. What the hell happened with bro? We are all claiming for the Knicks. We all want the
Right.
Knicks to win. Like
Right.
since
That's it.
since
It's
that
the Knicks.
happened, last conversation that we had, we all agree, bro, that if it's up to us, just throw a grenade, bro. Throw a grenade and let's
Blow it
just
up.
eh,
I don't
let,
think so.
let's
I think
trade
we still got
everybody.
talent. We can
No,
move this
no,
thing
no,
around.
because let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because now that it got so far, it's already too unhealthy. Like the team chemistry, the fan, everything is too unhealthy.
So
That's why
you
I'm
you
that.
you
Uh-huh.
cool? You cool with giving up RJ Barrett?
Bro, I'm cool, bro. You know how I feel about RJ. Like just
I
because
know,
I
I know
did,
how you feel, but
just
you,
but
I'm talking about what you see.
but it's
You
not
cool with
because
giving up?
not. Let me say this. It's not because I don't see potential in RJ. Like RJ is going to end up doing his thing. That's how I see it. But just the way everybody is so divided, I don't care about RJ. I rather us let's say win a couple games and the whole Knicks fan be or let's say back united like similar to last year. Last year
Right.
nobody even knew all right who had it. One day was RJ, then the other one was Burke. We had it every freaking corner. Nobody was saying like, "Oh, trade this dude or trade the other dude."
Right.
Everybody is so focused lately about trade this dude, trade the other dude, and it's
Man,
like, all right, so if it's that way, let's just blow this thing up, blow it up, and let's start back new
I
because
Yeah.
personally
Salute.
no hard, nothing hard, nothing. Listen, I don't care. You know, I love Knicks fans, but I could care less what other Knicks fans feel. How they hate this player. I don't care. That doesn't move me. You know what I'm saying?
how do you feel if they trade RJ?
If they trade RJ, well, I see it like this: if they trade RJ, they better get a player of his caliber
That's not my
or
question.
above
Yeah, but
caliber in return. They
that's
better
not
be
my
a good
question.
deal.
That's not my question. My question is, how do you feel if point blank they trade RJ just like that?
I don't know how to answer that question. Give me what you say. How would I feel? I would
Yeah,
feel bad, bro. Like we had a
yeah, but
the
you a
Knicks
Knicks
had.
fan.
I'm answering you the question.
But you a Knicks
I
fan.
would feel bad because the Knicks had a star in their hands and they just traded
Yeah,
away. That's how I would
they're
feel.
not RJ
It's the
Barrett.
franchise. It's all about the franchise, bro. And I'm like, yo, we
They're not.
have a star. What? Let's nourish this star. That's all
Bro,
I'm
he's
saying.
he's he's not a star,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
John
Real.
Moran is a star,
I'm
bro.
saying,
He's
you know
not a
that
Real
star.
quick.
you got it twisted, dog. I
He's
can't
not
make
a
your mind up.
star.
He's
Yeah, but
not a star.
don't. He's not a star, bro.
Yeah, I just dropped a bomb real quick because I needed to get y'all attention real quick. Y'all guys
Right.
Yeah,
are interrupting each other. You feel me? I want to make sure everyone can get their points
yeah,
off.
that's
Real
bad.
quick,
my bad.
I just want to salute my guy, Sha Legacy. He's in the chat.
Come through.
He dropped some bombs. I need you to come through, brother, if you can. Let me know if you need the link or anything. I'll put it in the chat for you. All right, guys. You guys can continue with your RJ Barrett points. I guess
They're not
nice.
gonna move RJ. Nice. They're not gonna move RJ because he's 21 and he's shown that he's headed somewhere. But if the right deal comes around, yeah, anyone could be moved. If you're gonna give me Donovan Mitchell for RJ, yeah, I'm taking Donovan Mitchell. But
What up?
I'm not taking Lillard for RJ. Like,
What about John? What's his
Ja,
name? The John Murray.
DeJounte Murray for RJ?
Dejounte
Nah,
Murray.
Yeah,
nah,
I will
keep
do it.
RJ.
I will do it in
I
a
don't
I
see
would,
heartbeat.
I
that. I
would, I
don't
would
see
do
that.
that move too. I would do
I
that
don't
move
see the
too.
logic in making that move because,
I'm with E.
like, seriously, I really don't. I don't see the logic in making that move because, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know what? I don't know. I really don't know because I look at it like
RJ's
we
21.
have, yeah, because exactly RJ's
How?
21. We
Wait,
have we
wait,
have
wait.
we have
How?
Grimes. Grimes is gonna have to play the two, and who's gonna play the three? I
Fournier,
mean, what Reddish? So I
Fournier.
mean, I could see it like, but you can't give away RJ because RJ caliber is like so much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but at the same time, it's like my opinion is my opinion. You
yeah.
know, your
Yeah,
opinion is your opinion.
right.
That's
Like,
I get that definitely.
to me, like you say, he's a star. To me, he's not a star. Like just me putting this in perspective. John Moran came in the same time that RJ came in,
hmm
and RJ is not even bro. He doesn't even touch John Moran heel. He
Oh,
doesn't even
the
come
dude,
close. That's
he's
that's 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 how far John Moran is, bro.
he's
Like if
only
he's a star,
21 though.
how old is John Moran?
Probably like 23, maybe.
That's
Nah,
what I'm saying. He's
Yeah,
22.
only
He's 22.
21.
yeah, and
He's
Like,
and
how
and
are you?
22.
He's producing. He's showing you production. It's
I'm
not like
not
he a
seeing. I'm
dud.
not, bro. I'm
He's
seeing
only
role player, bro.
21.
I'm seeing role player things, bro. That's my opinion, bro.
Little
Like I
better.
I
just
don't know
don't
how
see
other
it.
fans is. I don't know how other
Uh-huh.
fans be acting. I have
Mm-hmm.
been watching it though, but I haven't really seen too many react certain
Mm-hmm.
ways. But yeah,
He's not a role player, but he's not a star either. He's headed to stardom, but he's not there yet.
who's
Do you?
not there?
See, I
RJ,
like
he's
you
not
know
a
I
He
star
got
said
yet.
he said
TSK.
RJ is a role player.
He's not a role player, but he's not a star. He's in between. He's headed to stardom. But
He's an up and coming star.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'll give him that.
a
I
mediocre coming up star.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I keep poking at you. Because I want you to just be honest with
Bro,
us.
because you want me to say like he's a star, and how can I say that he's a star after me watching every single time that I'll be seeing John Moran play or his highlight?
yeah,
He's
but
an
Bro,
up and coming star, bro. I mean, think
all right,
about
so
it. The
so what's
dude was
John
on
Moran?
ABC tonight, national broadcast TV, and he outperformed everybody on the game. I
So
mean,
what
the
about
team
John
lost,
Moran?
which
Is
is the
John
worst
Moran a
part.
star? Is John
John
Moran a star?
played.
Hold on. That's a great question. It's a great
Uh-huh.
question. I said it earlier. I said the Knicks they got blown out by them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did get blown out the other night. John Moran is the fucking star, bro. What are you asking me?
All
This
right.
is evident.
So this is my next question, and this will be my last one for a good minute or until everybody
Right,
gets their point.
right.
When did John Moran made that transition from either all right, he's still just a role player or all right, a second pick, but now he's officially a star?
I
Listen,
think he made it that year when they had the bubble. I
Bro, he
think
did
those
it.
last
Yeah,
few games.
that was literally year one, bro.
nah,
All
yeah.
right, well, I'm not lying. Like I'm telling you the truth. I have no reason to lie.
John Morant came on this year. This is his best year.
Well, yeah, this is his best shit, but I mean, like,
This
he
could be
started
his
making
best year,
headlines.
bro. But he was already, yeah, bro.
Nah, he wasn't a star. He was.
Bro,
I wouldn't say he
since
was up and coming.
since year one, they said let's build around John Morant.
Yeah,
He was
Since
making
year one,
headlines. He wasn't at that. You know what I mean? He was
since year
still
one,
young.
did we actually said, oh, let's build around RJ?
yeah, we have, but it's just
What
not.
have we been doing?
Keyshawn, salute to Keyshawn. Thank you for coming onto the chat. Make sure you like, and
Yo,
like the video, and we're happy to have you. He says, "Let's get De'Aaron Fox."
we going after John Murray.
Nah, they're not gonna
Nah,
trade Dijon, man.
We're gonna
they
give them. We're gonna give them a few things, a few draft picks,
At this point, I think
two
De'Aaron
young
Fox is gonna
pieces.
be the more likely one, even though I want
Nah, be
Dejounte
ready for
Murray.
Lillard, fellas. Lillard
I
coming.
don't want. Let me tell you something, bro. I wanted Lillard maybe 2 years ago, but I don't know if I want Lillard now, bro. Because it feels like the same old Knicks kind of move,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like I feel like this
Yeah,
front office is going for a big splash. Like they
yeah,
really like they'll give up this whole damn team for a player that's gonna like be like franchise changing, dude. Like
yep.
that's really
yeah.
what they're thinking.
And
You
once
And we
they
feel
don't
me?
come
need
to
to
the
sell
next, bro,
tickets.
it's like they never produce the number that they used to produce.
We gonna sell out regardless. We don't need to sell tickets. We don't need a splashy name. We need a. I want to see the team win.
We need to win. Facts. The Garden gonna sell out with bums.
It's gonna sell out regardless. So it's like, Who needs that turnstile? They say people to turn the turn. We don't need nobody to turn the turnstiles are turning
But
by itself.
the fans are impatient. They be forcing the front office to grab stars
Cause
because
we've
they
been doing this for 20 years though. You
Like
know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
I think a lot of us do revisionist history too. Like we some everyone always brings up that when we did the Mellow trade, right?
It's
But you
cause
gotta
it's
remember that front office that was there. There was a whole bunch of bozos at the time because we
Yeah,
could have got Mellow in the off season.
yeah.
That
that's
season where
true.
that happened.
He was about to go to Brooklyn. That's
Yeah,
why Dolan made the move.
yeah.
Cause
Yeah, it was a
But
little premature,
see,
but he
but
was gonna come to the Knicks regardless.
no, he was coming to the Knicks, bro. That whole thing, bro. Like, say he got traded there, whatever the case was. I feel like we could. Honestly felt like he wanted to be a Knick,
Fine.
bro.
Yeah,
He
he
wanted to be a
probably
Knick. Like to me, he was just blowing smoke up people's asses,
took
like his
it.
agents and whatnot. But to me, it's just like considering the front office that we have now, like they're not. Look at the moves they've made, bro. They're smart. They ain't playing no checkers, bro. They're playing chess. You
hmm
feel me? They out here doing things that we can't even fathom. I'm telling you. Look,
hmm
listen. I don't believe in anybody. I don't believe in any front office because at the end of the day, look, they all businessmen. They trying to make money. But let me tell you something. This front office ain't playing no games, bro.
hmm
Because the fact that they've been able to turn second round picks into the players that they've turned them into, they don't even. We don't value picks. People be talking about like, oh, let's keep this pick. We don't value them. We're the Knicks. We haven't gotten a first round pick since Patrick Ewing. We
hmm
don't care, bro. Like, you
We
know what I'm
gotta make
saying?
whatever we get work.
That's a fact.
So to me, it's just like I don't want I don't want no checker moves, bro. I need them chess moves. Like be if we gotta be patient. Listen, we as fans, we're never gonna be patient. I know I'm ready to blow up this team. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I'm telling you for a fact, I'm ready to blow up this team. But with that being said, be civilized. Salute. All right, you guys can go from there.
Civilized gotta come on too. We gotta have that conversation about RJ Barrett be civilized. Cause y'all was going hard. I was like, that nigga's a power my friend. He was like, he's garbage. He's trash. Ah, I
Yeah,
had to
fellas,
go off a
big,
little
big,
bit.
big splashes, big splashes. I want to hear some of y'all moves, but like, yeah, y'all gotta give me some big splashes.
The-
Like, after, like, you gotta think about this. We went from having what, like six nationally televised games to what, 29 televised games or something like that this season. It
mhm.
was, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got a player in RJ Barry that's number 14 in Jersey. Says, you think 14 is good enough for the Knicks, bro? It's
Yeah, but
not.
I mean, hey man,
It's
you right.
not.
I don't know.
It's better than
It's,
not being in the top, but it's
yeah,
it's
he's
not
there at
enough for us,
least.
bro.
Ain't
It's
nobody
not
else.
enough.
Who else? He probably yeah, man, he did, man. That's all that matter. 14 ain't gonna really.
And
You
the
know what I'm
whole
saying?
league.
I didn't even know that. But from what you're saying, 14 ain't really gonna raise no eyebrows. But
You
he up
gotta
and
think.
coming.
Let me tell you something. RJ Barrett, if he continues playing the way that he did tonight for the rest of the season, like it doesn't even have to be 36 points. I'm just talking about RJ just gotta score at least 22 points per game efficiently, not just 22 points per game in a game that like it didn't matter.
And
Yeah.
the
You know what I like? I like the fact that he's. I said that last year. I was like, yo, he a willing defender. Yes, I don't know. I don't remember, but somebody didn't believe me when I was saying
RJ,
that. They thought I
see,
was bullshitting. He
No,
is a
he
willing defender,
he
and
could
that's
uh,
defend.
good. He took on LeBron James. LeBron James got his numbers. The night before that, he took on John Morant. Everybody was bigging up John Morant, saying, "Yeah, John Morant's a monster."
Nah, bro.
RJ
No, no,
guarded
no,
John
but
Morant. John
bro,
Morant, that 30-point
n-
streak is stopped. He
nah,
shut
he
Durant.
kept them under his season average.
yeah,
So
but we
so I
still
got
got
I got
That's
I
Indy.
do gotta respect that.
You know what I'm saying? Took him from first possession. People don't talk about that though. That's what I
But
see.
but the point that I'm making is not even about that. What I'm talking about, RJ needs to try to get most improved player. Is it possible at this point because we're losing? Probably not. But I think that's an award that he should try and get because that after a player like him who's been snubbed many times, rookie year, not making the all rookie teams and all that. You feel me?
yeah,
Like to me, it's just a matter of like that player kind of solidifies him as like yeah, like he's here. You feel me? If
yeah.
he ain't, he needs to get that award, bro. He needs to go after that joint. I know a lot of people was talking about like oh, not even a lot of people. It was just you E talking about he needs to go and get MVP, but like
Now it
yo,
was a joke. It was a joke. I took it a little extreme. You know what I'm saying? You tell a joke. and it just took it to the nth
Nah,
degree.
that's
So
that's
I
that's
I played along with it, but
that's
it's come
not
on, that was a joke. That was
that's
I
not
wasn't
That
serious.
wasn't a joke.
bro. That's
I
that
You know
wasn't
you
serious,
meant that
bro.
shit.
that's
No, I
not
didn't,
bro.
dog. What are you
Don't
talking about? I
Oh,
said all I was saying was forget
shit.
the most improved player. You need to be trying to get the MVP. That's it.
what is
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's just
Yo,
how you
Irvis.
gotta hold yourself to a certain standard, right?
But
Yo, Irvis been quiet for a little bit, so I want to ask him a question.
what's good?
If you had the keys to the team, right? What moves are you making personally?
I'm not playing Kemba. That's the first move.
facts.
I'm keeping Randall. I like Randall. I know people don't are down on him, but if he plays hard, I'm keeping him.
Yep, I
'Cause
like that.
I know he could play in New York. He's shown it. He's proven he's a winning player. He plays. He doesn't have an ego. Like he shares the ball. He's not like Melo. Sometimes he tries to be like Melo, but Melo never passes. He's a willing passer. If you're open, he's gonna give you the ball. So I'm not trying to trade.
He's still the top assist. He's an assist leader in that
Yeah,
team
and he's a
still. You
power
feel me?
forward, which is sad. But I'm I'm benching Kemba. That's the first move. I'm giving Mitch more feeds in the paint because he's been playing like a monster lately, except for today because he barely played. Um, and I'm probably I'll try to go for like a young point guard that could defend, like a Murray. But I don't think we're getting him. But that's the type of player I'll try to bring in. And if I had to move someone, I would move Fournier, Kemba, Toppin could go, Quickly could go at this point. Um, Noel could go, Burke could go. That's basically it. Everyone else I keep.
I'm gonna tell you a secret name.
And
Mike
who you
Musana, Mike
bringing in?
Musilla.
Who you bringing in,
I
Irvis?
I'll try to bring a point guard that plays defense, but I don't know who that is. A young
Dejounte
point guard
Murray.
Mike
if we
Muscala.
if we could get him, but I can't
Dejounte
give you a name
Murray.
because I don't know who. I don't know who's on the market for that.
Yo, E.
What's up?
Be civilized says, yo, E, your boy been going off lately. Thumbs up. How that
All
make
right.
you feel, bro?
I'm saying, you know what? I knew that though. I knew it was gonna happen anyway. Like it's no surprise. I was trying to help out the Knicks fans. You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to be surprised either. I was being honest, really, tell the truth.
Oh man.
We knew what was going on. It was just a matter of time. I said, I'm gonna let this game do the talking. Tonight, I just feel like talking. You know what I'm saying? Word up, man. That's all, man. It's I'd like to see them win. To be honest with you,
Alright,
you
so
know
I'm
they got to
I'm
win
gonna
as
get
a whole.
I'm actually the same question I asked Irvis. Um,
But you
what moves are you making? If you had the keys to the Knicks, right?
Right.
What moves are you making? What are you doing with this team?
I'm taking Kimber off taking Kimber, and I'm taking Kimber, and I'm trading Kimber. So I'm
Okay.
putting Kimber in the package with. I would have to say, wow. I'll have to throw in quickly in that deal. So they don't want quickly. I probably have to throw Obi Toppins in the deal. I'll say throw them a few picks or whatever, and they get their pick at whatever. I'm just keeping Grimes, I'm keeping RJ, and I'm keeping a couple other players. But I was like, yo, whatever, man. You get the pick of the litter. All we want is what's the dude's name? All we want is Murray back in return, so we get Murray. We can slot him along with RJ, along with Julius Randle. That'd be our little minor whatever three. That'd be our little three, big three. I mean, we don't
yeah,
really have a true number one at this point,
but
but
that's
we
a
could
good trade.
potentially get one because we might potentially have one on the team. So we're gonna let that unfold and see what happens. So now we got Mitch. At this Mitch right here, I'm keeping this Mitch right here. He gonna want a contract. I'm leaning towards paying this Mitch right here. If he can keep this up, and I'm gonna install. He gonna have to work his way up because we just not gonna do that. But if he can live up to his potential or what most I guess Knicks fans expect from him, I'm gonna put because the team is moving. A lot of pieces is gonna be moved around, so this wouldn't be like outside the box. I'm gonna move Cam into the starting lineup. Then I'm gonna have a starting lineup which goes with Dejounte Murray, R.J. Barrett at the two. Yeah, right. R.J. Barrett at the two.
Hmm.
Cam at the three. Julius Randle playing the power forward four. He
Okay.
go back and forth at the back and forth with the at the five and Mitch. But then I'm gonna take it a step further, and we still got D Rose. He gotta get his minutes. But then I'm gonna go out and trade for a stretch. A
Okay.
big man, a big stretch. Now, like I said, being that I'm gonna make a commitment to Mitch, Noel is expandable. So we're gonna be able to use him to move him. But now we got Julius Randle. I'm going to try to get a player like Mike Muscala. I think he's on I think he on the Thunder. He a big man, but he a good three
Shooter.
point shooter. I go get him. I look at Miles Leonard. Um and nice, you might know if they got this young boy. They probably ain't gonna trade him because he's young. They got this young boy in Denver. I think he come off the
Mhm.
bench. He a shooter. I think his name is Ninja. I don't even remember. He got one of those crazy names, but I can't remember it. And I would do that. I insert a big man in, that could shoot into the lineup. I have Derrick Rose continue to play that six man, and I send my lineup back to you. That's what I would do. And they got the pieces to make that happen. I believe.
Mm.
Okay.
All right. Nice, my brother. You
Kill.
there?
Yep.
If you had the keys to the team, what are you doing, brother?
Man, first person I'll trade, bro, is RJ and everybody in the Knicks. I'm dead
I'm saying
serious.
RJ, right?
If I'll trade
RJ.
everybody except Coach Tibbs and Dolan.
And
And and
you
and
can't do
and,
nothing with Dolan.
you know who else you got to trade? You got to trade the Water Boy, the people, the Towel Boy, the one that be cleaning the neck, bro. Because I don't know who's having this bad you in this team, but we got to trade everybody, bro. Start back fresh, get DeJounte Murray and get
Theo
Donovan
Pen.
Mitchell. Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta get Teal Penson, bro. Like he was a good cheerleader, bro, for the team. Like
yo,
You
get
gotta
them
you
three,
gotta get
bro.
somebody to come in and just clean the locker room, just clean the
Clean that,
spiritually
yeah.
with some sage or something,
give
bro.
Theo
I
the
don't
Or
know.
Mac.
something,
But
bro.
we got to get Phil back. Spray some,
Like people been saying,
burn some incense.
people been saying that this happened since Bullock or this happened since Payne. I'm telling you something, bro. This happened since Teal Penson he left, bro. Because that was our cheerleader, bro. We don't see
I mean,
that,
the
bro. We
Nets
don't see
got worse
nobody
when
come.
that happened too.
Where
Well,
where's
Yeah,
what's
but
the
we
dudes on the bottom
they
of the bench?
where's Theo right
McBride. McBride the main cheerleader this year.
Yo, Allen Houston can go too. Be civilized.
even
Yeah, he
Allen
can go
Houston,
on. He shouldn't be on the Knicks anyway. He took all that money
bro,
back all them years ago.
bro.
He got like
Everybody leaves. Oh
120 on the
yeah,
cap.
and I forgot we gotta keep what's his name, Leon Rose. We gotta keep him because I like the moves that he be making, and also I would love to keep Derrick Rose, but just
Practice
me knowing
patience.
how what's his name, Coach Tibb is, because we gotta admit, bro, if there's any veterans in the team, he's more likely is gonna be playing the veterans, and I'm already tired of seeing veterans being overplayed in front of the young guys when we already losing. Like it makes sense if he's playing and we winning, but when we losing, it doesn't make no sense. Like right now,
Hmm.
I'm already done with the whole team.
Right, right.
I see a lot of promising
Who you bringing in?
in because we have a lot of
Oh,
assets. I remember
um,
one time I went on this thing about the draft. You were telling me about draft picks and this and that. I was like, I don't even see a draft pick as a draft pick. I see a draft pick as an asset. And we got assets to move.
bro,
Quickly is an asset. The reason I say quickly is because he didn't play in the second half, and that's kind of strange that they kept him out. Like they have a package ready for him, and we
bro,
don't want to get him hurt
is
because that'll ruin the deal. So quickly is an
bro, if
asset. Obi Toppin's an asset. We got draft picks that's assets. We got a lot of assets.
so is
Bert,
Cam Reddish is getting traded because he didn't play?
Yeah,
you never know.
I almost
But
feel
we
like he's getting
acquire him as an
traded again, bro.
asset. We had that first round pick and we acquired an asset. Still an asset.
Bro, there's a lot of players right now that are performing so bad that you can insert. If the
Yeah.
team really wanted to, they could insert Cam Reddish right now. You feel
I know
me?
Mm-hmm.
they could,
I honestly think that they're gonna move him.
but
Mm-hmm.
And
I don't want to insert Cam Reddish into the lineup so easy. I want him to earn the spot
He's
because if
getting
you
Bro,
killed.
get
he's getting
that, his
traded.
mentality
He's
gonna
getting
be all
traded.
screwed up.
He's
He's
getting
probably
traded.
getting killed in practice because I don't understand why he's not playing at all.
But
Well,
that's what
yeah,
I'm
I
saying.
mean,
All right,
yeah,
so
we got
so
a bum
by
team. He should probably you probably should have seen him a little bit more, but it's no
by
big deal to
by
me.
E by E analogy, we ain't trading Kemba Walker.
Yeah,
No,
we
he's
said
still
Kemba.
playing. Nah,
You
how we
getting
going
rid
to
of
trade him? If
Kemba.
we how we going to trade him, bro? If we still playing him? By your analogy, we not trading Kemba.
Yeah, that's a different. That's a different. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in these White
yo yo
decisions he
E
makes.
yo E, I had to mute you, bro. You sounding kind of crazy right now.
Yeah, you sounding like you too close to the mic, bro. Step away.
Yeah. Let's see if you sound better now. Yo, talk now.
Hello.
Yeah, you
There we
sound good
go.
now, brother. Yeah,
All
you
right.
sound good now, brother. But continue what you were saying, E, because we just couldn't understand what you were saying, brother.
I forgot what I was saying.
My
Like my
fault,
mind
brother. My
went two
fault, brother. You
different
were just
places
sounding
for a
crazy.
second.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
just sounding crazy, brother. But you were saying
Um.
about maybe nice could refresh your memory. He was saying that basically by your analogy, Kemba's not getting traded.
Right. Yeah. Well, like I said I'm not in the minds of the coaches that run the team. I'm just telling you what I saw. I saw that quickly. He was in the game in the first half, and he did have the three quick fouls. They took him
Mhm.
out, but we didn't see him again for the rest of the game. That made you think, like, wait a minute,
Because he
why
wasn't
is
playing
Kenley
well
not
tonight, bro.
playing?
Yeah, but he wasn't playing well tonight. Like
I
I
don't
wouldn't
think
even blame. Uh huh.
he only played the first. He only played like one quarter though. He didn't even play in the quarter.
Yeah,
He
but
picked up
he wasn't,
three quick fouls,
bro.
and they didn't put him back in the game.
He wasn't playing good. Like
All
even
right,
regardless, looking at his stat, what? All right, so he been playing. He was playing. This is another thing, bro.
how
You
many
got
minutes he played?
5 minutes,
5 minutes.
or close to 5 minutes. He only shot once and he missed. And
So how's he playing
yeah,
bad? It's not a bad game.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this, I don't know, bro. This shit is already getting too confusing because it's like
It's
play.
starting to add up. Things are starting to add up to the point where like, yo, why they didn't play the game? Why didn't they play the dude? He played 5 minutes,
See,
one shot.
I
It
feel like
makes you think like it's 4 days or 5 days away from the trade deadline. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like,
I feel like this front office is too calm for all the bullshit that's happening, bro. So
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah,
something's coming. They're just too calm, bro. It's
something
like they know
big.
something.
Yep.
Look, and let's be wrong. Let's be honest. We're all speculating here. We could be completely wrong, and things just going down the shitter, bro. But like, trying to think positively. You feel me? As much as you can, being a Knicks fan, because we're not used to that. But like, so
you
far,
used to speculation.
this front office has been competent for the most part. They haven't made any moves that we didn't like.
Scratch
They're
your head.
quiet. They're quiet, right? So we don't know if what the hell they're doing. Like the previous front office, they spoke too much sometimes. So in this one,
Hmm.
Yeah,
people feel like they don't speak enough, so they get tight. You hear ESPN getting at them, Mark Berman getting at them, about Leon Rose not speaking and whatever, and I get that. You feel me? It's
Hmm.
annoying as a reporter that the person that's running the team isn't speaking, so you don't know what's going on. But the reality is that that's a good thing because
yeah,
us not being in it, not us not being involved, not knowing everything that's going on, we can't go over there and poison people's thoughts
Yeah.
and force the hand of their jobs, bro. They have a
fact.
job to do. You
That's a
feel me?
fact. I felt
Like
that.
in the past, we cry and cry about a player. They do everything they can to get the player, and then when the player doesn't turn out good, we're over here trying to light them on fire, bro. So like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I just want to be fair. You feel me? As fair as you can be from a person that has nothing to do with the organization. I'm just a fan. At the end of the day, I don't run the
Yeah.
team. They ain't trying to lose their jobs, bro. They making millions doing what they're doing.
Hmm.
Would you want to lose your job if you made multi-million if it was a multi-million-dollar job? You
I
feel
ain't
me?
trying to lose my job. I'm trying to do whatever it takes to keep it. So if the team is ready now, I'll trade a player just to move it on. Like we had a good team last year. Let's see if we can do it again this year. But.
Be Civilized says Tibbs is showcasing Kemba, and Evan, and it's probably why Cam McBride and Sims is bird watching.
Yeah, Evan, man, Evan, you got to think twice. Do you really want to trade? Because he's playing. We figuring out how to unlock him.
Today he
See,
didn't play
Sims
well.
Sims is a player that I think I knew about before. I think most Knicks fans, people, um, when they found out about him, they loved his game, whatever. Understandably so, because Sims is an athletic freak of nature. You know what I mean? But one thing
Hmm.
I'll tell you about Sims is that every time he's out there, you could tell the kid's lost, bro. He's using he has a lot of athleticism, so he can get up and stuff. But the thing is, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he fits the culture here in New York because I feel like his motor, just him being so passive, is not what we like as a player. Well, I think we really need a player that's gonna be like in people's faces, like getting tight and stuff like that. Cause we're a defensive team, bro. Like that's the culture of what a
He's
next team
still
is
a
supposed to
baby,
be.
man. What's the name? Got the body. Sims. He's still a baby though.
Yeah,
Let's get
yeah.
to see him in a year or so when he finally understands. Where okay, I'm working out now. I understand what I'm working with. I ain't giving up on him because it's not too many. You don't see too many players
No, no,
of
I'm
his
not giving up on
athleticism
him.
in the
I'm just trying to
NBA.
be objective
Why he not playing?
about him because people are super high on him, and I was like, bro,
Oh, okay.
he hasn't done anything yet. You know what I
Yeah,
Well,
mean?
yeah. So he haven't
how
done
is he?
anything yet.
But how is he? If all right, if he makes one mistake, you don't see him throughout the whole game. If anybody else, any big guy makes any
Vet.
mistake, it could be Taj, it could be Mitch, it could be Noel, and I seen all three of them make a mistake, and you still see him out there. Like
Well,
if we're gonna be let's say objective with one, we got to be objective with everybody. We
right.
can't be showing favoritism
Mhm.
only on a certain player just because they've been in the league for 2, 3, 5, 10 years in the league. Doesn't make no sense.
Mhm.
Like that's why I keep on pushing more on the young cats because they just got here. We already know what we got with the vets, and we ain't winning nothing with the vets. So if we're
Mhm.
not winning, it will make sense if we winning with the vets, but we are not
Right.
winning. So if that's the
Right.
case, I wouldn't mind if we continue losing games, but start seeing our young playing so that we could see, all right, what's the potential? Where is their downfall? Where do they need to work even more on so that they could get better? Like the vets,
Right.
they ain't gonna learn nothing new, bro. Like they've been there for a long time.
Right. Right.
I mean, the
So
vet. Who you talking about specifically?
Oh,
We say the vets. Who's the vets you
he
specifically
said
talking about?
he
bro,
said
I'm talking
Taj, Burks, just name anybody.
Kemba,
Kemba,
That's
Evan Fournier, like anybody that is the best, anybody that at least
Julius
has
Randle.
over 5 years in the league, bro. And Julius Randle has over 5 years. So it's like, bro, like we are not winning. If let me just say it again, if we're winning games with the vets on the floor, continue playing the vets. But now we are at a point that, all right, it seems like it's getting close to deadline that it looks like it doesn't even matter
Mm-hmm.
how many games we start winning from here on out. We
Mm-hmm.
are not going to make it. So if we're not going to make it, and we already in that level, just play the vet. We're not going to lose nothing just by losing. If we can't make it, that's it. It is what it is. But at least our young cats, they have enough time to
Yeah, I agree.
filling themselves in the floor.
They need them. They need to play. And they need to play. Put them on the court as many times as much as you can, especially when you eliminated from playoff contention.
Hmm.
So I agree
Mhm.
with you on that. But I still think we could somehow squeeze in. We still got
we're only a
not
game.
that many games, but we still got to. I don't know. We probably out the playoffs. I just say it right now. But
I mean,
We're
mathematically, we probably
definitely
got a
out,
few games.
we're
bro.
only a game.
It's almost pointless going to the playoffs at this point. I'm gonna be
Mm-hmm.
honest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Look,
Me
just
too.
making the
I
play
felt
in.
that way last year.
that's what I was gonna ask. You rather make the play in, or you want to have a lottery pick?
We was in the
Play in.
fourth spot, so I was
Play,
like,
bro.
let's
We
take a
did,
run at it.
you guys, but you guys forgot, bro. We the next, bro. We don't get no good picks, bro. We could
That's what
Now
I'm
barely
we'll
make,
saying.
if
bro.
we don't
It
make the
doesn't
playoffs, we get a
matter.
lottery pick.
Yeah, you
It
want a
doesn't,
lottery pick? That's the 13th
You
pick,
never
bro.
know. We might get a top
We are
10
not
pick
the
at this point.
or you rather
bro.
take the
We just
play?
lost to the Lakers.
bro. With lottery picks, bro. I just don't trust this league, bro. I don't trust the NBA league. Like when they know is the all right. So if they have like on the 13th pick or in the 15th pick, obviously, and we didn't even made it in the playoff. Obviously, it's gonna be us, right? Something
Yeah,
happens. Something happens. They start changing rules, and all of a sudden, you'll start seeing somebody in the play-in, bro, getting a pick before us. It just happened. We keep on getting shitted every single time that I just don't rely on any picks. If we do get a good pick, let it be a pick like when Quickly showed up that year, and it's like wow, nobody expected that. That's what we need to do, bro. We shouldn't be relying on number 1 through 13 or 1 through
yeah,
9. It doesn't matter because nothing is set in stone.
yeah.
That's
Like
an asset.
what number was Donovan Mitchell picked?
13, I think.
What number was Joker picked in?
I think
30.
a second rounder.
Yeah,
In
37.
second, that's what I'm saying, bro. Nothing is given. Nothing is
Well, that's
given.
what I'm saying. I mean, if we get, let's just say we get that's what I'm not even gonna say a top 10 pick. You know, I'm even gonna say lottery because lottery. If we get a top 10 pick, we could trade that pick and we could, get a lot. You know,
For it. Yeah.
but if we get like in the top five though, we ain't trading that pick. We picking the top five player.
Well, this year there's only like two or three good players.
Yeah, I like that dude from Duke, man. I don't know who he is, but he kind of like Randall, I think. Um, I don't know. I didn't really get to see that much on him.
Yeah, I haven't really watched too many prospects, but
You know what? I'm gonna look at that on YouTube right now. I'm gonna pull it up and see what's really going on with these young players. How they
me
looking in
too.
college?
Me too. I haven't really looked at any prospect, but
Because
I
we might get a pick.
heard it's a weak draft, so I don't know.
I know they got this young. I think he's 6 foot, but he like a true point guard. I don't know nothing about him. I want to see how he look because I think that check it out. I would be cool if the Knicks did this. Like they don't. I don't want them to reach for a player, but I see it like this. Say they go out to what is his name? Jordy Grogan. I forget how to
Uh, uh Dragic,
Brogan. Yeah, Dragic. Yeah, Dragic.
Oh no.
Goran Dragic.
Now what if they go for him? I don't think they're gonna have to give too much to get him. But then
But
Yeah,
the
I see that if they go after him or even Thomas Siaderick, Thomas, nigga, I ain't good with names
Satoransky?
today.
little
Sadaransky, I ain't good with names, bro. I don't want to ruin mess nobody's name up. But
You already did, bro.
yeah, no, that's why I said I might as well say something because I done messed up at least two names right now in the past minute. But yeah, him too. Go after him. I can see that they do that. 'Cause the season is wasted. It's over. But by them doing that, only thing I could really see is them saying, all right, we're gonna offer. He's probably gonna hit free agency, so we're gonna offer. We're gonna have to be willing to overpay to get Jalen Brunson, which I really don't want them to do, but I figure that's the move because it makes sense to. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go because if they overpay for him, they ain't got to trade nothing for him. But if they come to a deal, they're gonna say, "Oh, we'll pay you this and this and that. Just sign it. We're gonna do a sign and trade."
Hmm.
So the Knicks might commit like at least 20, I think he want 20 mil from the jump. So
yeah. I don't
I
want
don't know about committing 20 mil
he's
to
too good.
Jalen Brunson. I don't know if that's that. I don't know if we might live to regret it. But you never know. Look at I
See,
was
but
saying
Jalen
no signs
Brunson
Fred
is
Van Vliet.
my fault. Jalen Brunson is not a bad player in any stretch of the imagination. So it's not like
Yeah, I don't think so
I
either.
think the team will improve, especially because he plays defense. But he is small, bro, and that's the thing that scares me. Like we just haven't had luck with small players. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Like usually the players that we have success with are like a little bit longer,
Hmm.
lankier. Um, you feel me? But other than that, like I think Jalen Brunson it will be a good asset to bring to the team. I just don't want to overpay for him and then it turn into a complete shit show and then we're back to square
Yeah,
one. I think I, th-
that's
I
it.
think
I'm afraid.
I think for me like I like him as an additional piece. What position does Brunson play again? He either plays the point
He's a play. I think he a point. I think he a
Yeah,
point guard. How tall is he again? I think
he's
he
like
was like
six
Tyler.
two. I think he's
he's
six
six
two.
two. Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
See,
like those smaller players, but I mean,
I don't
Jalen.
even think he's 6'2". He might be
yeah,
like 6'8",
He's 6'1".
he's
Six
6'1".
one.
6'1".
So it's basically like we have another player Kemba stature, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't want to. I mean, I'm not. I wouldn't be. But that's. I don't know. That's not exciting,
he's
Aaron.
a little better than Kemba,
He
I'm
but
back
he
to
did play
Dejounte
at
Murray.
Villanova. Villanova has a tendency to make good
Yeah,
yeah,
NBA
he
players, though.
won. I think he won. They won a national title with him, I believe.
I'm
So
not
he,
sure.
Villanova,
he could play winning basketball.
Yeah, they play.
Villan.
They do have good. They do um develop their players well.
I'm
They,
not taking nothing away. He could win. I just don't know if it being a 6'1" player
he has a
and
he has a ceiling. He has because he's so small. He
yeah,
can.
you got to do a lot more than just play the position. You got to be, you got to be a force. You got to, like CP, he slows the game down and he has the game being played at his pace rather than the ball's moving around. It's because he started the movement, the ball moving around, but the ball movement, stuff like that. But the team ain't running, they ain't committing turnovers and stuff like that. I don't know if he's that type of player that'll say, all right, we're gonna run like this. This is the speed we're going. We're gonna set picks like
Yeah,
this. He's not.
nah,
I don't think he could take command of a team like that.
nah. He's not like a 2 point like that. Nah.
Yo,
Yeah.
you guys want me to call? You guys want me to call something for you? You know what I think
What?
is gonna happen tomorrow? Because we lost this game, right? This is remember from here we could pretty much call every other game an L from this point forward.
Who
But
we play?
maybe Portland will beat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we don't.
On
Do we play? Do we? Well, shit. I can't even say Sacramento. I think we lost to them too. Did we lose to
Nah, we
Sacramento?
beat him.
we
That was
beat
the
Oh,
them
we
last.
already.
did. Oh,
So we
oh. So
beat
we
them
playing one
already.
more time. We playing one more time,
Let me
right?
see.
Yeah.
So look, with our schedule coming up, and I'm gonna pull it up for you guys right now, right?
Maybe we could. If they in Sacramento, we might be able to sneak another one
No,
out.
no, we I think we sweep them already.
Well, they was in the Garden.
Play him again, but I don't know when. I don't know if it's now.
We got to take another West Coast. Probably when they do that, we got to come back. I don't know
Okay,
how that
so
schedule works out right now.
we got the Jazz on we got the Jazz tomorrow. Tomorrow being Monday,
Oh yeah,
right?
so we gonna come back for to play the Clippers. So we
And
gonna
then
be in
we,
the West
we
again.
and then after the Jazz is a back-to-back game, and then we have the Nuggets Tuesday, right? We got a
Wow.
two-game break Wednesday, Thursday, and then we got the Warriors.
Wow.
And then we got the Trailblazers on Saturday.
That
The
should be a win.
Thunder, we got them on the 14th. That one we might be able to sneak away with it, but
That's
look what
home.
happened last time.
Wait, the Thunder is home or on the road?
Uh,
It should be home because I think we already played them on the
let's
road.
see. Yeah, it's home. It's
Yeah.
home.
Okay.
Okay, we got
Yeah.
them
So
at
the,
home.
the only game that we winning on this road trip, it looks like it's gonna be Portland because they're gonna give up all their talent by the trade deadline.
Right, so we lost it. And then look, then we have okay, but it gets worse. Then we have the Nets on
Yeah, because the
February
Nets are
16th.
they kind
Then
of
we
struggle.
got the Heat February 25th. So that's after All-Star break,
Okay.
right? We got the 76ers February 27th. And that's a back to back, and then we get them again March 2nd. It's like a
Okay.
5 game break, something like that. 5 day
Okay.
break or something. I don't know how many days are in February.
I don't
Does
know,
it go
like
all the way to the
29 or
31st?
30.
28,
Nah,
20.
nah, nah.
It was 28. Okay, yeah. So then we got them on March 2nd, right? And then we got the Suns on March 4th. Bro, it's never ending like playoff teams. Then we got the Clippers. We beat them, I believe, right? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we beat them, so they're probably
They
gonna
ain't gonna be
come
in home,
with this game checked. Then we
but
got the
they
Kings
gonna be
again.
home.
Then we got the
Yeah.
Kings again. We might be able to win that one. Honestly, I don't know that this road trip. I don't know what games we can win, man.
Yeah,
Honestly,
Portland.
I don't.
we should have won
Port-
the game tonight,
We're gonna win the
but
Portland. That's it. We're gonna win the Portland game. That's about it.
yeah, we got a chance. It sounds
Maybe
chanceable.
we'll be because at this yo Irvis, this team is so predictable. We were supposed to be what you call it the Lakers today. You know everyone's talking about Kate, but they got LeBron, right? We were
Yeah.
supposed to be what you call it go not Golden State the Thunder, and
Yeah.
we lost that game too. So with this team, you just don't know. Like it really is like you just toss up a coin and hope for the best.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like the
But we
only
should.
teams right now that I think we could beat, just seemingly the way that we're playing is, let me see, for the rest of the season is Sacramento,
Detroit.
Maybe the Clippers, maybe the Mavs, maybe
Nah,
the
Mavs are good.
Grizzlies.
The Mavs are good. They're a top team.
Yeah, but we seem to beat them. I don't know why, but that's the only reason why I say
Because
that.
like Julius, he get up because he's like, "Oh, this is my hometown. I should be able to watch these. We used to watch this team
Maybe
when we was young."
maybe the
He
Hornets,
get
but
up.
I don't know. I feel like Hornets gonna bust ass.
Nah, Hornets bust ass in the garden one night, one day. Yeah, that day,
Maybe the Magic, but look, we lost to
Christmas
them
or
too.
Yeah,
New Year's Day,
the
one of them days.
Magic ruined our season when they beat us.
Yeah, it's like everything went downhill from there. Y'all
That
notice
ass.
that?
That
That's
ass.
been going downhill for a while. It just wasn't
And
look
then we got
good.
the Raptors. I say from here on out, I see probably like 7 more games we could possibly win, and that's just a toss up. So
That's
Yeah.
it's
bad.
it's over.
That's bad.
It's so bad.
How much wins
Yo,
we have? 24.
I think so. 24 and 29, I believe. Yep.
So you 7 games. So
Yeah.
we're going 31 games.
That
Yo,
ain't gonna happen.
the
We're
way
gonna need
we're
more than a 9 game winning streak.
the way that we're playing, the Pacers might pass us, and we might end up be number 13.
Yo, if we
in
could get
the,
in that top five, I'm with that because we could probably trade that pick. One of them stars. For a team that's trying to rebuild.
I mean, maybe they're thinking that. Maybe they're thinking, yo, like let's just let's just play really bad this year. Not intentionally, but they're seeing how bad it's going. They're like, okay,
You
since we're
think?
not winning, why don't we just,
Yo, Keyshawn is backstage. What happened? Is it? Can you
oh,
let me?
Keyshawn is backstage at my.
I mean, I don't know how long ago he said that, but yeah,
That was
Bro,
probably 2 minutes. I mean, it's only been 2 minutes. I haven't.
bro, and you
Yo,
saying we
Keyshawn,
tanking?
come back. I'm gonna put the link in the chat for you, brother. My bad. I wasn't
You
looking at the screen there.
you saying that we tanking with a coach Tibbs?
What?
You guys saying that we tanking with a coach Tibbs?
At this point, might as well.
Bro,
I'm just, I don't
bro,
know.
I was joking around mostly.
uh, I'm telling you right
At
now,
this point, shit, we
we
might as well get the
tanking. I'm
tanking
telling you right
going.
now. No, but if we tanking, bro, we tanking because the player won. Because what a coach said, bro, that's never gonna happen. We tanking, bro, because we suck, bro.
Well, you got it
We
right. We taking because we suck. I mean, like, I don't want to say that. I feel bad saying yeah, it's my team. They suck, but they kind of do. I mean, like, let's be honest though. It kind of they don't play well that much.
they don't play hard. They got the team,
Yeah,
but I
I
don't
mean,
know.
they showed you a flash tonight what they're capable of, but that wasn't enough. They
Keyshawn,
couldn't do it.
salute, and my apologies, brother, that I didn't see you before.
Yo,
was
How you
What
doing,
up?
good.
brother?
nah, it's all good, man. Salute, guys. What's going on?
Ain't good,
Chilling,
man.
chilling,
We
chilling.
just reflecting on this that second half that the Knicks put forward.
How you feeling, Keyshawn?
Honestly, yo, I fell asleep on that. We was up by like we was up big by like 21. I forgot. I fell asleep. I wake up just at the end of overtime. I'm like, damn, we was up.
And then how'd that
Yeah,
happen?
you're like, yo, what happened?
I think I
Yeah,
put How
like
in a
what the
question mark.
hell? We was up
Like
big.
how? How'd that happen?
Um, Typical Knicks, you know.
Yeah,
Nah, but
But
like, I'm gonna ask you the same question, right? That I asked everyone else. I don't know if you was here when I asked it, but what would you do if you had the keys to the team? What would you do, Keyshawn? You there, brother?
I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
Yeah, I was asking. I'm gonna say ask you the same question I asked everyone else. If you had the keys to the team, right, and you could do whatever you want, what are you doing?
I'm selling these vets and I'm going young. Like, like honestly, I definitely would go for De'Aaron Fox. I would trade Randall for De'Aaron Fox.
I think that
That's just
definitely be
me.
an
I would
upgrade.
rather have him.
I mean, Darren Fox is
My fault. I'd
a
rather have
nice
him
name.
and RJ and Obi running down court in transition. Like I
Mhm.
will definitely be an up tempo team. I would love that. And it'll work out
Right.
for Randall too, because he will play with Tyrese Halliburton, and him and Halliburton on a pick and roll will be probably crazy.
It
So,
would have been like that if they would have drafted Halliburton too.
oh my
But they
God, shoot,
but they wanted
they wasn't
Obi.
thinking like that, huh?
They should have drafted him. We said that from a long time. When that draft went down, I was like, draft Halliburton. I didn't even think he was gonna fall, but when he fell, I was like, oh, okay. Then I saw Sacramento picked him. Then I'm like, wait, Sacramento? They just drafted and they drafted Devion Mitchell. I'm like, they got 3 point guards on the same team. Somebody's gonna be they're moving somebody. And instantly I thought of Darren Fox. And then I looked more into it and you start hearing things about Darren Fox can't really play defense and this and that. He's not really a good scorer. I mean he get numbers, but you know,
Nah, he's a
you
scorer.
hearing
He's just
bad
not a
things.
3-point shooter.
Yeah, yeah, well, that comes with. But I just said that, I say that Dejounte Murray he checked more boxes to me.
Yeah.
He gonna give you some defense. He gonna play defense for you, and
Yeah.
you've seen the highlights. He hit shots, and I'm sure De'Aaron Fox hit shots too. But Dejounte Murray checked more boxes, man. That's why I'm like, if they're gonna make a move, they're gonna spend assets. Use them on. Don't use them just to say, oh yeah, we got a good name. We got Darren Fox. He
Yeah.
signed a max deal. He's good. Like nah. Go for something that can help your team in the long run.
Yeah, Aaron Fox need to go to RJ shot doctor. Cause, cause
It's not. It's that bad.
yo, he can't shoot, bro. Like it's like that's a real concern for me. But I say this, what he lacks in shooting, he's really good at getting to the paint. He can get there at will, bro. So that's really a good thing. It's just because he's so fast. Like it really
Yeah.
is crazy. To me though, it's like the identity of this team, at least it's supposed to be defense. You feel me? That's what got us to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Um, Last season, that's what got us. That's why we were so good back in the '90s. You feel me? That's why we won a championship in the '70s. I've heard Clyde talk about that before. And I think it's a big fall from grace when we're trying to become this offensive team like Golden State or whatever, but Golden State still play defense. You feel me? And,
Yeah,
and, and like the other, like if you're gonna have your point guard that can't play defense, everyone else has to. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that's just my thing. Everyone else has to be like a really good defender. So like if you look at Golden State, right? They have, and I'm just using them as an example because they were just the championship team. That's a championship team in recent history that to this day they're still a threat. And you look, they got Curry who's not really a good defender, right?
you know who they
But then
got?
but then they got Clay, you feel me? And they got Draymond, you feel
Yeah,
me?
Draymond. That's it.
You feel me? And then they got like a whole bunch of, and then the other players that you get that they get are also pretty good defenders too.
Wiggins.
Iguodala back in the day was a
Yeah.
pretty good defender back when he was healthier and whatnot.
They got
When
this young boy.
But would a lineup of Fox, RJ, let's say Cam makes it in the lineup, Obi and Mitch, would that be like? Would you say that's like a bad defensive team?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, bro.
Yeah, they have room for growth for like to grow though. You know what I'm saying? And then you have Grimes off the bench and IQ.
See, I wouldn't put Grimes on the bench at that point. You feel me? And me personally, what I would do is I would keep RJ at the three, even though I prefer him at the two.
Yeah, you could do that.
I would keep him at the three, and I would actually put I would
Grimes
I
at the two.
Grimes at the two, um, Fox at the one, and then I would experiment with having what you call Cam at the four, just cause of his
Mm-hmm.
size,
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see
he could
that.
go back and forth to the four. I think that would be,
and then
perfect for him.
Obi, and then I mean Obi at the five is kind of
Nah.
I don't know, bro. The thing is like I don't know where Obi fits on this side. I deal like the team to me. That's why I think Obi's out of here. Like
Well, if they get Darren Fox, I think Obi gonna stay on the team
Yeah, because Randall would leave.
yeah,
because
Oh
Obi,
well, if we,
because think about it. Obi and Fox with Fox speed, Obi speed, that'd be a problem.
Oh, the
I ain't gonna
lob
lie,
threats
that
would be
will be a
crazy.
problem.
Yeah, and the
Those two guys on the floor at
transition
the
that
same
that
time.
would be different.
See, my thing with Fox is what has he done? What has he won? At least I know Randall.
He's on Sacramento though. That's in the net
Yeah, but
franchise.
Randall had a bum ass Nick team last year. He went to the playoffs. At least I know he could do that. I haven't seen Fox carry no team, so I would
Nah,
assume.
me neither.
Fox's numbers last year were pretty crazy. I think he had like what 26 points and like
Yeah, it,
7 assists.
it's not
And
winning basketball. You don't play winning basketball.
I mean, that's
Nah,
it
yeah, the
is what
numbers
it
is
is.
numbers is pretty. You see the numbers at the end of the day, you like, damn, 26. Who is 7 assists?
And
Who
he
is this?
finishes
How come
around the
nobody
rim.
never heard about? I'm like, nah, I look deeper. I'll even go
Bro,
on YouTube
He's
and
a mid-range
look how see how
shooter.
you play.
yeah, but we talking about only a shooter. What about defense? We're gonna have that same problem that
Hmm.
we have with
I
Kemba.
know he's better than Kemba.
But
He
the
is, he is,
defense,
but we need defense like crazy. That's why if we actually make a move, I really want that DeJounte Murray because bro, that's like a complete package.
Trust me,
Like,
I would rather have Dejounte over Fox, but
mhm.
but I think they would want like all like the young guys. I think they'll probably want like RJ or something for
nah,
Dejounte
we ain't gonna
No,
do
they
that.
they said they wanted who
or 3 first-round picks or
yeah,
something like
they
that.
wanted
They can
three,
have all the picks they want, bro. I don't care about them shit.
yeah,
I'll
Yeah,
be
just take the
honest.
like
picks.
bro. So they wanted three first round, Kemba and Burks, I believe. So Burks,
Cause
Oh
I'm
man,
they're
pretty
I do
rebuilding.
that. I
I'm
do
pretty
that.
I'm pretty sure
Shit.
they want Burks because just to trade him in further on for another trade package.
No,
Because remember, right now for the Spurs, that's the most you could get for a player. Like
But you know,
that's the best player in that team right now.
they
And
could
they're trying
sell
to
that pick
rebuild.
this year. They could sell that pick they got this year because they're gonna finish like at this rate. They're gonna finish as a lottery pick, potentially a top 10 pick. Who knows? Maybe a top five. This lottery, this pick right here will be a huge asset
mhm.
because they're gonna offer this pick out, and that's gonna be like offering a player too.
Yeah,
You know, so they could probably have a run depending on how Pop takes everything. He could say, all right, you know what, I'll give y'all DeJounte Murray because he's looking at his window. He probably like, DeJounte Murray, he probably ain't gonna get no better than this, or he might, but he gonna be like, listen, his window is not gonna fit the window I have set up to win. He got that dude
Yeah, but
Vessel.
but that time Pop is already out, bro. He's
Yeah, I
he's
think this
old.
popped last season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pop like, yeah, he probably might just sell him. He might just say, here, listen, man, I'm leaving. We need all the young assets we could get. He might sell him, and we got that. We could give him this pick from this year. We could give him. They're gonna want some young pieces. They're gonna probably want quickly or Obi Toppins,
I said they
but it
don't,
fits.
bro. I said that they wanted Burks, they wanted Kemba, and three first round pick. That's
But that's
it.
too easy.
nah.
That's what they asked.
Why?
Well, as I'm saying, they're gonna take on all of those contracts. Seriously though, that's
Well,
why I said that's too easy. I don't see them taking on all of that money.
bro, three first round pick, bro.
But then you say you got Burke and who else?
Burke is gonna be for a future trade, so they're gonna take Burke, but it's gonna be to bundle him up with somebody and get more
All right,
picks.
And they'll
But
okay,
probably
but
waive Kemba.
yeah, they're
but
gonna
then
waive
Kimba, they
Kemba.
could do
But
that. But
but Burks is like the only reason they want Burke is because they ain't going nowhere. They know that
dog,
his asset is crazy for a
bro, they
team
trade him
that
for he might even be an all star. I don't know if he made the all star team this year, Dejounte Murray. But they're not going to do that
no,
deal just
he
for a
barely
couple of
made it.
veteran
Like
players.
he was about to
He
make
was
it.
snubbed. The
Yeah.
reason why is because he's in a small market team. He just didn't get enough votes.
Yeah, he's
Hmm.
an all star, sneaky all star.
No,
That's
that
why I
ain't
was
no
like, they
sneaky,
jump on this
bro.
fool.
Bro, he's doing everything on that team, bro.
Well, if you don't know basketball, you would never know. You know basketball, and you're like, wait a minute. I could see those are some stellar numbers.
That mother flower when he was guarding John Moran, damn, bro. Like I remember when I was seeing the game versus Grizzly and Spurs, man, the one that was guarding John Moran and he was giving him trouble. Trouble. Like both of them is speedy.
Mhm. Mhm.
I
And
like
No, go ahead.
Nah, so I'll take him, but I don't think they're gonna move him.
I think it's possible because they're in a rebuilding stage, so they want as much assets as possible to rebuild with.
And when was it? It was like last week. There was even news saying that DeJounte Murray he wants to play for the Knicks.
Well,
That's when I started saying like, man, something is about to happen. I just hope that ain't no mediocre move that we make. Like if we make a move, bro, the way we at, I just want to get players, bro, that is gonna be here for the next 5 to 10 years, and we don't even worry about it.
Well, we got RJ, so you know he gonna be here for the next 5 to 10 years.
He ain't gonna be here, bro. Like
This
I'm
shit is
so
so easy.
I'm like today I gave him his flower, but I'm so fed up with seeing so many players, bro, in our team that yeah, they good for a period of time, but whenever they in some bro, like they be giving you like 9, 12, 13 games that they're they're nowhere to be seen, bro.
Yeah,
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 too
that's the
inconsistent.
team
A
we got.
bunch of
That's why
these
half of the
vets.
team gonna go.
You were saying Keyshawn?
Nah, I said a bunch of these vets are too inconsistent, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like these are the worst group of vets. Like I don't know how they could play like this. Like how the young guys playing better than you guys. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
just
It's
strange.
unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
I mean, I like Burke. He a vet, but I know that Burke is valuable. Like Burke is, he's probably one of the top players that can be traded. Top, he probably might be the top role player that can be moved.
I hope
And huh?
I hope if we do something with Bird, I hope that we don't send them to the Spurs for that package. I hope that they take another player instead of Burks, so that we could package Burks for another trade.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good. I would like to do that too because Burke is probably going to be the odd man out.
Yeah,
It's also going to be an odd man out when at that. That's why I keep bringing up. I ain't doing that because of you. I know you be bigging up quickly a lot, and I've been noticing. I've been like, yo, quick. I like quickly too, but it's got to be an odd man out, and I think he'd be the
Right.
odd man out because it's a lot of potential. You can see a lot of because truth be told, Grimes check more boxes than quickly. Quickly might be a better shooter, but Grimes can shoot too. So I think somebody gotta go. I think it's gonna
bro.
be quickly.
Whenever they kept on bringing up, let's say the plus or minus, they were saying even though he is not playing legit, because remember he's not a point guard, he's learning for that position, and I don't think that is going to be time for him to actually be taking that role because we're going to make a move for a point guard. That's my opinion, but just for them to see that we play better on like the team plays better on the floor when they have quickly, even though we are mediocre. Oh, bro, like that's something. Another thing, bro, that if we do trade him, I don't care who we trade, bro. I don't care because we look so bad, bro. Like I don't like to me, it doesn't matter. Like RJ, Randall, quickly, everybody could freaking go, bro. This team is so mediocre, bro. That's how
Yeah.
bad we play, bro. Like that's why you haven't seen me speaking too high about quickly because I'm not seeing nothing enough like a player like John Moran, bro. This mother flower is always in ESPN and NBA TV every
That's their new
day,
favorite player.
bro. I'm telling you, like today, I was already like, man, I'm getting sick of seeing John Moran, and it's because he's playing nice, bro. It's like I'm pretty sure those channels they like how all right. As much as we don't want to put a highlight of John Moran, how can we look at that? Look at that play, and it's like, bro, I wouldn't feel bad. That's a superstar. That's something that I would love to have in our team. And if it's up to me, that's why I don't care, bro, about gutting the whole team.
I
And not
just
that.
I'm just like
Mhm,
y'all like I mean y'all said I mean I see it's a real thing because I've heard multiple people say it so far gutting the
mhm.
team, but I figure like we have some good chips on we still gonna have some good chips. So it's
Like
like
who?
how
Like
we
who?
gonna gut the team?
Like
Julius
who?
Randle is still a good chip. RJ
Oh my
Barrett is still a
god.
good chip.
Bro,
Nah,
RJ
Randall.
between RJ and Randall, bro, they have the most high negative from any other team combined. the two players that has the most negative on the floor in from all the league is between Julius Randle and RJ whenever they play together.
Well, if Julius Randle switches his style more,
It
he has
doesn't
to switch his
matter. They
style up.
have
He
the most
does.
negative,
He
bro.
has
Like,
to start running more. The
bro,
game they
why?
slow the pace up and
Yeah,
they
but
isolate. He can't do that.
yo, real quick too, but I want to make sure too that we gotta put this shit into context because the plus minus, the thing I
Mhm.
don't like about it is that it doesn't necessarily tell you about a player. It tells you about the team more than anything. The
Yeah, it's not a
lineup that you're
good
running with.
Yeah,
first unit.
but that's what I'm really taking it into context because at the end, like, think about it this way. All right, you doing pretty good, Dolo, but there's certain things that you could do that will help improve the team, and you're not doing it. There's certain times, bro, that I've been seeing RJ sleeping. I've been seeing Julius Randle sleeping. They set them down. Then the bench comes in, and whenever the bench comes in, like in the most part, not all the or the majority, because I'm not going to say that, but in the most part, like they do come in with a better intensity, like they want to win the game, and it's like then whenever they put RJ and Randall, that's when it start feeding off. Like, all right, now we want to play. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, but
Like.
but yeah, I'm gonna come at you a little bit right
Go
now
ahead,
though,
go ahead.
bro,
Mhm.
because you're the same person that was saying that whenever RJ plays with the bench, he plays a lot better as well.
No,
So
he.
to me,
Yeah, go ahead.
so to me, it's just like to me, it's just like I I think the odd man out throughout all this
Hmm.
is Randall, bro. Like, let's be real. Every time it doesn't matter which lineup he plays with, it seems like the team plays worse. Even though like I said, I don't like coming at Randall because Randall did a lot for us. But I almost feel like his the purpose of him being here, it ran its course. You feel me? He got us to a playoffs. He gave us relevance. People are now talking about us again. People now, he gave us and he became the asset. And I feel like that's really what it came down. It's come down to. That's not what the plan originally was, but that's what it turned into. You feel
Bro,
me? And
I'm gonna say this real quick. This is how much quickly it's pissing me off, and it's everybody's pissing me off. I don't want to see a player doing good just because a certain player, another player, is on the floor.
right.
That's bullshit, bro. Like I want to see players like D Rose. Like he doesn't care who's on the floor. The starter could be on the floor. The bench is on the floor. He's gonna get his. That's the type of play I want to see. This whole Knicks team, bro, suck, bro. We suck ass, bro. Like it
Mm.
doesn't even matter. Like you could put him with a player that they pretty much play well, and maybe in that night it just he doesn't has it. And it's like then he comes into a frenzy, like, oh, I just can't hit nothing. And it's like everything he is like, all right, I shot like 20 and I only hit like one or two shot. Like, no, bro. Like I'm already done with the whole team. Like if we could keep somebody, all right, let's keep D Rose, bro. That's it. That's it, bro. I don't want to see Mitch. I don't want to even see Sims. Yeah, and Sims didn't play that much, but that's how much I'm because I'm feeling like they have already seen so many bad things done from the veterans that I think that even the young cats could come in and they're gonna be left off with, man, if they did it, I could do it. I could get away with it.
Yep,
Like
bad
I
habits.
yeah, it's bad habits. They seeing that in the locker room. That's why I'm done with this team, bro. I don't care about RJ. I don't care about freaking quickly. I'm done.
Nah, like I'll say this, bro. Like to me, it's just like we we see we see RJ when he's doing good and we give him props, right? When he's doing bad, obviously we give him shit. That's the way it's supposed to be. You feel me? I do agree with you that sometimes people just let just whenever a player's doing bad, they kind of just like they let it go. It's like, oh, especially if it's RJ, they'll be like, ah, nah, what I'm saying, RJ was just having a bad night. But at some point it becomes a pattern. But at the same time, I think when it becomes a pattern that he's doing good, bro, you have to respect it because for the past few games he's been closer to the plus than the minus, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like to say that oh okay, when RJ
Are
and Randall are on the floor together, they have the worst plus minus, but who has the worst minus? If you want to be like honest about it, it's Randall. Like RJ be like -2, but he can't. But he scored mad points and it was in
no,
critical moments.
no. There has been many times, bro, that even RJ has played better, and he has been even more negative than Julius Randle. And it's just the only reason I'm saying that he's playing way better is that he's making more shots. But overall, he's not like, man. I'm telling you, like this whole team already got me fed up, bro. I'm just plain and simple because it doesn't matter, bro. Like we could have a player in our team right now playing sufficient, and right now I feel like bad habits already came to them because we are not seeing consistent in no one, not even in quickly, not even in RJ, not even in Juju. We're not seeing no type of consistency.
So what's it gonna
Nope.
take for us to become winners?
Trade everybody, and make a freaking point. Just stick to Derrick Rose and freaking, if it's possible, even Taj. And there's a lot of things that gets me pissed of having that type of mentality because I know that if we have them two in on our team and we have Coach Tibb, he's going to most likely play them two. But if it's one of them two, fuck it, let's keep D Rose, and everybody get the hell out. And so that whoever it's actually doing something that previous Knicks was doing, like they not playing well, and by well is like showing a type of body language, like I don't want to be here, like this is only another game. Get the hell, bro, get them out, trade them the same day if you can, so that you could bring up a message like we not doing this thing now. Like a lot of player in our team, bro, got away from it so freaking long that I'm pretty sure that anybody that we have, they already have that mentality. Well, if they got away with it, I could get away with it. Like it's wrong, bro.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let somebody else go. Uh, Anybody else gonna wanna, I guess, agree with that or debate that?
Yeah,
I'm definitely trying to get rid of all these vets. Like, first things first, and get some young, talented players, or just draft picks, and see where that takes us.
we can't get the whole team because it's unrealistic. But um, I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. I think it's Tibbs.
I don't think it's Tibbs
Me neither.
fully. Like, I don't think it's fully Tibbs.
Like it's the body language of these players, bro. I'm telling you, like you see it with one, then another game with another, then just there's a play that nobody want to touch because they in a slump, and it's like I understand if you in a slump, but at the same time we gotta be winning games, and we ain't winning.
Yeah, I don't think
Right.
Randall can handle the responsibilities of being that guy. Like, it's clear. Like, he just can't handle it.
I agree. I agree. To me, it's just like, Shy Legacy brings this point up all the time that we never wanted Randall. He was a
Mm-hmm.
consolation basically for because
Oh,
we didn't get Kyrie and KD. You feel me?
mm-hmm.
Like we got Randall. I was like, oh God, who the hell is this? We were supposed to get KD and Kyrie, because remember that's the season where we got him. So we didn't like him from the jump. And then last year he won a lot of people's hearts because of the game, the way that he played. But I think something happened in the playoffs, like when I guess he got figured out or something.
Mm-hmm.
Has not been the same since, bro.
Yep. And another thing, bro, if
And he also played without fans. Let's also bring that up when he
yeah,
played good.
but I would just want to say this, bro. If we end up getting D Rose right after the All Star, and we start making a push, I don't give a f, bro. If we make it in the play in, we pass, and then we go back. We go to the postseason. All right,
Hmm.
if we go to the post, I don't care if we beat the first team, and then we go to the semi, and then we lose. Trade the whole freaking team, because that's the point, bro. Like we don't need a specific player to come into the team and then we start doing good. I'm done with
Yeah.
that, bro. Like, come on, man. Like this is the NBA league. This is a team chemistry thing. And if a player could anytime go down and he yes, man. All right, I'll get it right now. And what could happen, bro? A certain player that we are relying on so heavily could go down for the whole season. And you're gonna tell me just because that player went down for the whole season, oh wait, yeah, we can't play that same way. Like we done.
Hmm.
Nah, bro, trade him.
I think like I said, if I believe the same thing. Everybody could go. You feel me?
Yeah.
I just, I just like at the same time, I think if somebody on the team right now that we have, not you feel like they are conduce can bring a winning culture and bring the type of not to build around them, but be included in like what you're picturing would be the perfect team, then you keep them. But right now, it's like everyone's kind of just everything's a toss up right now. You
It's,
feel me?
it's it's even worse than a toss up because it's like we're not seeing it. Like from RJ. If it's from RJ, I wanted to see a little bit more consistency. And I'll be jumping in that RJ bandwagon. I'm dead serious. I'll be jumping in that bandwagon without a thought, just because I see more consistency, and I'll be like, nah, that's not a tradable dude. Like we need to be a building around him. But that's the thing, bro. We don't have a player, bro, that has that type of mentality like D Rose. Like, nah, bro, I don't care if we losing. We ain't losing this one. Like, I want to see effort, and that's something that this team is missing. This team doesn't have effort.
I
Besides
mean,
Grimes.
Well, Grimes, I, but that's my point again. If we keep Grimes and everything works out, all right, that's a plus. But it has been so long that he's been with the with the team that I don't want. That's why I want to just start fresh and brand new. Like nobody that was in the Knicks organization is playing again because with that mentality, like, well, like today is a game, bro. I'm not feeling it, so I'm just gonna give it my best because tomorrow's another game. Nah, bro, get rid of everybody. That's why if I have the keys, I'll be like, bro, let's just do this. Donovan Mitchell, he wants to come, and DeJounte Murray, let's trade the whole team, the whole everything. Get them to build around them too, and that's it. Anybody else that's coming brand new, if they come with that mentality that one day they don't feel like playing, trade his ass and make everybody know that if you're not giving 110%, you will be in that trade deadline or you will be like sitting down on the bench or something.
I got a point to make about trading picks that people are so like people go crazy about them, right? But think about this, right? Let's say we trade a first round pick, right? And we trade for a player. We use that pick like that to get a player like Donovan Mitchell and DeJounte Murray or whatever. We're using all those things. People are gonna, people are obviously gonna be flipping out. A lot of those picks, for one, are not gonna be our own. They're gonna be ones that we have acquired from other teams,
Valid,
and
yeah.
and two, the other thing is that the other thing we got to consider is that like if we got those players, do you guys think we're gonna be like a lottery team, like for real? Like
No.
those picks aren't gonna be all that valuable. They might as well be a second round pick.
Yep. Yep.
So that's why to me it's like I don't value the picks. If we
Yep.
get in the right player, I don't really put a lot of value to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, I feel you on that. I
Let me
mean,
see.
I'll do it for DeJounte Murray, definitely.
Yeah. In a heartbeat, bro.
We just need to go young, go a younger direction. Get rid of these old vets. A lot of people are trying to get Westbrook now. Like, I don't get it.
Oh no, no.
That's such a Knicks move.
We don't want no Westbrook, bro. Come on, man. Like, like what? Like, how does that improve the team? That's what I'm saying. People be coming up with some scenarios, bro. And it's like, how does that? How do we get better with that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Somebody said, here. All right, I'm gonna read you guys these scenarios that I read.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think I hate all of these. Not all the way, but listen to this first one. It says Blazers get Taj Gibson, Alec Burke, Nerlens Noel, Obi Toppin, two first round picks. Knicks get Damian Lillard.
No.
What? Hell no. I'm
Bro,
good on Dame. I'm sorry.
Dame Lillard from here on out, bro, in the next 3 to 4 years, that's it, bro. Like
It,
like
I
oh,
don't.
oh. Mhm.
I don't think he's gonna be like Dame time Lillard anymore, bro. I
Yeah.
think Portland took the best years from him.
Yep.
Can we just get a point guard under like 26,
Yeah.
please? Like
Yeah.
I don't want any more point guard older than that. Like for real. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's why I would rather just go with Fox or DeJounte Murray
The
or
Jonte, yeah.
Hmm. Listen to
I'll
this one.
trade for even freaking. I like Marcus Smart. I think he would. He's a culture changer like over here. He wouldn't be like the best scorer and stuff, but like
I like
I
Marcus
feel like he
Smart.
brings it every day, every night.
Yeah, you know what I also like that people don't like?
Hmm.
Patrick Beverly.
Yeah, I like him.
I like Patrick Beverly. Like I know people hate him because he doesn't do nothing but defend and get people pissed off. But I'm like, yo, that's some
Yeah,
New
he,
York
he
shit.
brings it every night.
Yeah, and that's some New York shit. Like, let's get into some fights. Yo, like, we need some
I-
games canceled. Like, that's the type of energy I'm trying to bring. Like,
yeah, for real.
all right, listen to this next one. It says Kings get Taj Gibson, Alec Burks, Nerlens Noel, Obi Toppin for De'Aaron Fox.
No.
All right, so here's my thing. I would rather give up a first round pick, maybe even two, rather than give up Obi Toppin in this scenario. I would give up Taj Gibson, Alec Burks, and Noel for De'Aaron Fox, and like some picks because I didn't think about this before. I think it was you, Nice, that brought it up that Obi Toppin and De'Aaron Fox playing together. That would be like fast break heaven. You feel me?
Yeah,
It would, but it's the same thing with like if we try to make a move for the Donovan Mitchell and Geronte Murray. If we make a move for them too, it's gonna be a problem for the league because, bro, I'm like if people was impressed with RJ guarding John Moran, they haven't seen somebody guarding John Moran like DeJounte Murray. Like, bro, I'm telling you, both of them went on to par. Like, we stepping on the same shoes, man. We make like we dancing here. I'm telling you, like that was a great game. And I'm talking about the Spurs that they ain't going nowhere, and they don't have a mentality of going nowhere. But man, I would love to see somebody like that has like 9 or 10 assists per game. Beside that, like he's a great defender and he could score. You have everything right there, bro. You don't. There's nothing for you to worry about the point guard position if you have him.
I'm telling you, the
yeah.
trade is coming. The trade is coming tomorrow. Like I feel it in my bones. Like a trade is gonna happen tomorrow.
Well,
Um, after this loss,
trade everybody.
but here's the next one. I think you might like this one. Nice.
Mhm.
Is Taj Gibson, Alec Burke, Obi Toppin, 2023 first round pick from Miles Turner. Did you jump off the Miles Turner train? Yes or no?
Yeah,
Oh, you jumped
E-
off it?
yeah. Even though I like Miles Turner, but right now what we need to try to get is leadership. We can't get a player that is like, all right, he's good and he's a little bit above that role player caliber, because right now we need to have that mentality like, all right, we are not rebuilding, we're going to continue on where we left off, but we need to get a star that we could start building up real quick.
Right, right.
And
So
to give him those type of trade, yeah, that those type of trade could have gone to somebody else that could help contribute around the other DeJounte Murray and Donovan. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm hooked with those two trade with those two picks. If we actually get them too, and we get other role players that could help them, oh, bro, it doesn't matter. Like we Gucci, we gonna be Gucci for the next 3 or 4 years.
I wonder, could Donovan Mitchell run the point?
Mm, yeah, no, because the thing is that Donovan Mitchell, he what is he like? More like a small.
Cause he's pretty short. Like it's not.
Yeah.
I'm just basing off height, like
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. Cause I could see a scenario where he runs the point, and
Mm-hmm.
then like, considering, let's say we still have RJ, right?
Mm-hmm.
RJ goes back to the two, and then let's say Cam is good. Like I'm just picturing this scenario where people are actually like they actually pan out to be something worth worth something. Cam plays the three at the four. I'm trying to think who we still would have on the team. I don't know who would be at the four, because we
Man,
probably have to give up Obi, and they probably want Mitch too.
I'm actually looking at
Nah,
the stats.
I don't know if they want Mitch because they're paying Gobert 200 mil. Then
Mm.
they would have to re-sign Mitch. Well, depending when we do it.
Bro, so DeJounte Murray, he has close to 10 assists per game, and Donovan Mitchell has 5 assists per game.
Mm.
So yeah, our problem right now is that point guard position. We
Ye-
had a point guard position problem throughout last 10 years, last year, and especially this year.
Yo, can I just say that I'm so tired of Noel, bro. I don't even know where to begin with this guy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, first of all, he never catches the ball. You can see it. Like the players are tight, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time he, like, yo, they just shake their head like, like, is this dude dead ass right now? You feel me? And then and then what you call it? And it's like we paid this dude, right? And it's like we paid him, and the person that's playing out there, like he just got paid is what you call it, Mitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to me, it's just like I'd rather pay Mitch than pay Noel, bro. Like I don't know what the front office was thinking when they paid Noel, bro.
I think that they was paying him that type of money to include him in a future trade or something.
Yeah, probably.
But he
Noel
actually
is
has to
skin and
perform.
bones, bro.
Yeah, it's y'all notice that he falls every game, and I'm like, okay, there it is. He's probably not gonna play next game. Y'all realize this, right?
Yeah.
He
He
weighs
felt,
like 175.
bro. You can't be that tall and weighing that much, bro. You can't be 7 feet tall weighing that much. That sounds crazy. And it's like people talk about Mitch's injury prone. Mitch got injured, bro. But Noel, he came in with torn ACLs.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was supposed to be the first round pick that draft too.
Mm.
Who, Noel?
Yeah, I think so.
Noel was like a third overall pick or something like that.
Yeah, but I think he was supposed to go overall number one, and then he got injured though. So I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Um, I mean, we've been at it for like 2 hours. I think we're getting around that time. We should start closing it out. Does anybody have any last finishing points they want to close off with?
Yeah. I'm depressed, bro. This is literally what happens, bro, when you're a Knicks fan and they not doing good, bro. They get
Yo,
you in that mentality, bro. I'm telling you, let's just all start rallying up and try to get trades, bro. Trade everybody. Plus the water boy, bro. Trade everybody.
the towel boy too.
And the top, yeah, especially that motherflower. We don't even know where we getting this Juju.
Yo, just trade the whole MSG network.
Everybody. By the next day, bro, everybody is bright like new phase, new cast, talking about the days of them looking left and right. Shit, I'm getting fired tomorrow.
Yo, facts.
See Clyde packing his bags.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, man.
But I'm with that. I'm just with, yo, trade whoever it takes to get this young, talented point guard and make it make sense. That's it.
Definitely.
Yeah, and just to close it out personally, I just feel like like whatever we do, it has to be with culture in mind. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be like we're gonna get a player that's not gonna do anything to move the needle here, because I just don't want a lot of the same. You feel me? Like trade players to be in the same position. Like that doesn't make sense to me. I want us to make moves that help that makes us improve. And it's throughout the years it hasn't been throughout the you know tanking and getting first round picks or whatever. Our second round picks turn out better than our first round picks. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? And to me, it's just like I want us to go out and get a point guard. I want us to go out and get a superstar, or at least a
Mm-hmm.
star or something. You know what I'm saying? But it all has to make sense. You feel me? So
Yep.
just to me, it's just like if we gotta blow it up, man. But like it gotta make sense. And with that being said, guys, if anybody who's watching, thank you guys for watching. Shaw Legacy, I see you in the chat. Brother BKL, thank you for being with us. Be civilized, thank you for being us. Robert Parr was here earlier. You know what I'm saying? Advo, Keyshawn, thank you for being with us. Nice. You already know my brother.
Kill it.
And with that being said, thank you guys for watching.